Hello, we are live. How are you all doing? So I'm trying to find the astrology readings banner. And do you think I can find it? It's disappeared. So I'll wait until some more people come in. There it is. There it is. Astrology readings. This is astrology readings from Monday, the 12th of June to 18th of June 2023. So yeah, we're going to be doing that today. So I've given nobody a heads up warning. It's 1:30 a.m. here in the UK. I do work on very strange time, but you know, that's just how it is. I'm wide awake at this time rather than you know, mornings. This is my I'm ready to go time. Yeah, so I hope everybody's been okay. I've had a lovely day. Went out with my daughter Megan and Hallie, my granddaughter, and Isla, and Logan, my grandson, and my son-in-law. So yeah, we went for dinner, table. Yesterday it was really busy. I did a psychic fair over at Ramsgate, Newington Community Centre. Did some put some stock out and things like that, and did some readings, one-to-one readings there. So that was good. Enjoyed that. Saw some lovely old friends that I haven't seen for a long time. Serena and Colette, and you know, a lot of them. David, yeah, Palmist David. Who else was there? Lee, and just many more. So it was just really nice. I had to spend up, got myself another shungite crystal ball. So I'd bought one before with a lovely stand, and the shungite crystal ball just disappeared. It just wasn't there anymore. So God knows where it went. But anyway, so I got myself another one. So I've already got a nice stand for it. So I'm very chuffed with that. I enjoy that. Yeah. So it's been a good week. It's been a very good week. So this week I've got some offers going on the website this week. So I've got a sale, okay, at the moment. So for a 30-minute reading, it was $40. It's now down to $30, so it's $10 off. Okay, this is just for this week. Okay, so you can book it for the future if you want to, if you're busy at the moment, but make the most of the sale this week. We've got 2-hour readings, which is a very in-depth reading, so it usually goes into all sorts of things. So you can do a condensed kind of in-depth one where I go into a lot of what's happening at the beginning, the middle and end of each month, and we can either do like a more condensed one, or we can do 6 months, we can do a year in that 2 years, and 2-hour reading. So that is $20 off this week, $20 off. So it was $140 for 2 hours. It's now down to $120. Okay, just this week. Now the 1-hour readings, you get a 75-minute reading. So you get an extra 15 minutes to those, and the price for that is $80. So yeah, if anybody wants to take me up on those offers, then pop over to psychicalley.net. It's just coming up down at the bottom here, psychicalley.net, and all of the offers are there. Okay, so I will be taking them off by next week. Okay, so this time next week. So yeah, we've got psychic development tomorrow. Actually, it's today for me, but it's Monday. This Monday, we'll be doing double timelines. Okay, so when somebody is wanting to know whether they should, you know, go in this direction or that direction. What you can do is you can give them both scenarios, and this is what your life will be like if you do this. This is what your life will be like if you do that. So you literally let them see for themselves how that works out for them. So I'll be teaching techniques on that. Okay, so if anybody wants to join in, it's at it's every Monday, but this Monday it's that topic. So that will be 7:30 p.m. UK, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, so that's what's going on there, and it's £5. It's just £5. It's worth. It says that works out $6. Okay, so £5 works out $6. Yeah, so if you're interested in that, then contact me through the website if you like to, psychically.net, or you can go to my email, which is guidingangelsattbtinternet.com. Okay, so you can contact me on there, or Facebook, Alison Jane's Psychic Alley. Okay, oh, there's lovely Sarah and lovely Chris. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Oh, good to see you here, Sarah Ann. Oh, lovely. And Cowboys Hippie Life. Hello. From is it Cedar City, Utah? Wow, I've never heard of that before. And Healing Heart, Rosie. Hello. Good to see you here. So, how have you been getting on this week? I must apologise for not doing the for not being able to do the readings, the astrology readings last week. I was basically heartbroken because I was obviously going to be flying out to see Greg. I should be there now, but they wouldn't release. They didn't authorise my ESTA waiver visa. They said no explanation, nothing. You can't get hold of anybody to ask them why. They just said no. So that was that. So I had to cancel the flight. We set up a GoFundMe so that we can meet somewhere and have an actual holiday break. So thank you to everybody. Thank you for everybody who has donated, and thank you for all the kind healing energy that people sent, and you know, we just appreciate it so much. You're just amazing, and we have enough now. We are going to be booking our holiday. It does look like it's going to be Cancun, even though I was like, can we not try somewhere else? Because, you know, I've heard these things about Mexico, and, you know, my family are not happy with that because they're worried about Mexico. And I like to not just stay in the resort. I like to go walking around places and doing things. But I think I'm just outvoted here. So I got to give in. So I think we're going to Cancun. I've no doubt that I'll love it. I'll love anywhere that is being with Greg. It could be, I don't care. It could be Antarctica. As long as I'm with him, I don't care. But yeah, I think this is going to be like a honeymoon for us, because we didn't get to have one when we did our blessing here in the UK. We didn't get to have our honeymoon, so this will be like that. So yeah, we're so excited. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully book that up in the next couple of days. Yeah. So my choice for you guys would be Tulum or Cancun. I don't know where Tulum is. Tulum. It's not up to me. It's up to Greg. I'm so laid back and easygoing. I just go with whatever. I just want a night. If it's my choice, I just want a nice hot beach and a swimming pool. That's what I want. Yeah, and we obviously need to go fully inclusive. We need to do that so that we don't have to worry about any money or spending and things like that. We don't have to worry so much about that. So it's all there. Yeah. It's Terry. Hi, Terry. My son just got back from Cancun. He had a great time, no issues. Oh, thank you, Terry. That makes me feel better. And it's 2 hours from Cancun. Okay. Okay. So, hi, Carmen. Hello, Carmen. Oh, thank you, Chris, for the big hug. Appreciate you very much. Oh, but that area is my top choice for you guys, given your criteria. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Yeah, so Tulum. Let me write that down and I'll talk to Greg. How did you say it? Tulum. Cancun. All right. My voice is going already. I haven't even started the readings yet. So send some healing to my voice box so I can continue. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just going to continue what we're doing, which if anybody shares this astrology reading, just let me know that you've shared it. If you shared it in 2 places, then you put shared and shared. If you've done it in 3 places, shared, shared, shared. You know what I mean. And each time that you share it, I'm going to put you down on this raffle. So we only have a few spaces left on here. 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. Okay, so yeah, if anybody can share this for me, that would be amazing. Obviously, it doesn't have to be on your page, it could be anywhere. Okay, I'll put you down on there, and then I think we'll be able to pull the raffle tonight. I've also got, obviously, if there's more people, then we've got another one, and that'll be for the second raffle. Hey, Claudia, first time watcher. Good to see you on here. Just having a fight with my chair. I've got a new recliner chair and it just wouldn't go down. I don't know why. So, new subscriber. Thank you, Claudia. I do appreciate you. I'm going to put you down on this raffle because you're a new subscriber. So, yeah, this is basically to have a free reading. Okay, so I offer a free reading to somebody that I pick on here. So Claudia, YouTube, new sub. You'd have to drive to Tulum, and the last thing you want is to have to drive after a long flight. Oh, okay. You can visit, but ultimately I think Cancun is the winner because you can fly in and stay at the same locale. Okay, yeah. Oh, well, welcome, Claudia. I've put you down, Claudia. Your number 62 on there, so there'll hopefully be a chance of winning a reading tonight. I'll do that. New subscriber. Hey, Healing Heart Rosie. Let me put you down, Rosie. 63. Healing Heart Rosie. I've got you down here. You're 63 here. New sub. I appreciate that so much. I'm trying to get my subscribers up to 1,000. So yeah, if anybody can, please share. That would be amazing. The other thing I want to offer is I'm looking for somebody who fancies having a free reading, but it's like what I need is somebody who doesn't mind me doing the reading live. Okay, so I wanted to do a live reading for somebody. So if anybody fancies that and doesn't mind it being live, obviously I will be aware that it is live. Okay, I'll be aware, and if there is any sensitive information, then what I will do is I will make a note of it to the side, and I will talk to you off air. Okay, if there is anything sensitive. But if anybody does want that, what I'm going to do is take down some names, and then I'm going to pick one out. Okay, So yeah, let me know if that's something that you fancy doing. Okay, Chris. Okay, so Chris, how would I get in touch with you? That's the thing. Okay, if we get enough names, we could actually pick that today. So 2. So Chris, I've put you down as number 1. So Healing Heart Rosie. I do future predictions. Okay, just so you guys know, future predictions. So it'll be about a 30-minute reading. Okay, so 30-minute reading, and it will be live. Obviously, we'll work out the day and the time between us. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be on Zoom. Yeah, be on Zoom. So anyway, if there's anybody who watches this and isn't, you know, and wants to get in touch with me, then please, I'll keep an eye on the chat. Okay, so let me know. Okay, so it's time then to find out what we're going to be doing. Sun, moon, and rising signs, please. If anybody can let me know their sun, moon, and rising. I think, Chris, you said about you were a Taurus, so we can start off with that. Okay, so this is, let's have a look. Earth, fire, water, and air. So Greg is a triple Libra, so I'll put him down. I'm Pisces, I've got Libra rising, and I've got Sagittarius. So Chris just said he's a Taurus. Okay, so yeah, let us know your me and my guides, let us know what is your sun, moon, and rising. Okay, let us know, and I will we'll see who goes first. Okay, so Sarah Ann is Virgo, Cancer, Pisces. Virgo, Cancer, Pisces. Got that? Okay. Claudia is Pisces. Claudia has got Sag Moon. Okay. Seeker is Aries, Sag, Sag. Aries, Sag, Sag. Okay. I am a she, no idea. Oh, good to know. Good to know, because you don't know, do you, when it says Chris? Yeah. So sorry about that if I called you a he. Okay, so Terry, Aries, Pisces, and Gemini. Okay, yep, got it. Got it. So how has your week been? Have you had good weather where you are? What have you been doing? We had a picnic in the week, which was lovely with the grandkids, and you know, all the kids played in the park. There was only a couple of poorly knees where they just run. 2-year-olds, that's it, they just run, they don't think, they just run. So they can trip over a matchstick, can't they? Bless them. So yeah, but apart from that, it was a good time had by all. So Wendy, you're a Leo. Wendy Robert, are you new here, Wendy? I've probably seen your name lots of times and never registered, but I just heard my cat come in, so straight on his biscuits I can hear. Yeah, so keep them rolling in. Says there's more people watching, so let me know if there's any. At the moment we've got fire signs 7, water signs 5, air signs 5, and earth signs 2. Doesn't surprise me about the earth signs. They're always last unless I deliberately put them first or second, which I do sometimes. Yeah, otherwise they never get first. So yeah, check out the website for readings this week. 30 minutes for just $30 this week. 2-hour in-depth reading. It's $20 off, £120 now. And you get 75 minutes for the price of a 1-hour reading for $80. Yeah. Your cat shows up when you do Leo. I noticed. Yeah, probably. As soon as I say Leo, it's like he's in. For sure. He knows. He does know. Yeah. So, have you got pets? You've got cats, dogs? What have you got? This is my lovely new recliner. I love it. Very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. Feel very blessed. What time is it? 1:50. Okay. So no, I don't think I'm due yet. I don't think I put my clock. I've got a little clock in my little pot of pills, and I remember I took some but didn't change my clock, so I better be careful. Oh, Danny. Oh, thank you so much. Greg said you had a lovely meet up, and you've really fired him up. Really, really fired him up. So I'm so grateful to you. Really, honestly, because you know, when I love him and I say to him, you can do readings and you're good at it, but he needed to hear it from someone else. He really did. So yeah. So hello, beautiful angel girl. How you doing? I'm doing good. An astounding week this week for global disclosure. Is there? Oh, so you can come on if you want, Danny. You're welcome to pop on in here and come and have a chat before we do the astrology. Let us know information. If you don't follow Danny, everyone, Danny Henderson, she does a marvelous job. Lots of wonderful interviews, some very interesting people. Yeah, so definitely worth a follow. And she's a good friend of Greg and I. So yeah, it's been lovely. Oh, I can't wait to find out what the disclosure is this week. I felt it ramping up. June was going to be a big one. That's what I'm feeling. I do feel that for sure. Yeah. She said, oh, thank you. I look proper shit in the middle of paperwork. Thank you so much. Another time for sure. Oh, okay, lovely. Oh, no. Yeah, keep an eye out for Danny. She's obviously got some disclosure information, and I'll be keeping an eye out for that for sure. I'll tell my mum as well. Mum watches. She introduced me to Danny. She said, oh, you've got to see Danny. She's amazing. My mum is an armchair warrior. She is. In fact, I signed her up to Rumble, and she is down as armchair warrior. I think something else as well, but armchair warrior. So she's on it. Danny, what is your sun, moon, and rising? Okay, so after this, we will go on and do the astrology readings, guys. See who's going to go first this week. What do you think? Because at the moment we have water and air, and neck and neck there. Water and air, 5 and 5. So fire signs look as if they're going first. So they're 7. Earth signs are 2. Yeah. So let me know. Yes, if there is anybody who wants me to put them down for the 30-minute free reading, please let me know. But remember, it's live, so it's a free reading, and it's live. So if you want to do that, okay, and you're willing to have that done live, then let me know. I'm a double Aquarian. No idea of the other details. But I'm feisty. I know. I like the feisty. Feisty is good. So double Aquarian. So Aquarians think outside the box, don't they? They're not afraid to see things differently to others. And that does make a good YouTuber for sure. Yeah. Pisces, and an interesting friend too. So Pisces, so we've got water sign there. Thank you. Bit of this and a bit of that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, so let's have a little look then. Let's see. So earth signs will be last again. I'm really sorry. So first, okay, so we've got a neck and neck with fire and air. So can anybody in the chat, the first person to say either fire or air in the chat, they'll be going next. So just write fire or air. Okay, whatever you want to happen next. And I'll go with that because it's equal right now. So earth, air. Okay, so so air signs are going to be first, then it will be fire, and then it'll be water, and then earth. Okay, so yep, it will be air signs first, then fire signs, then water signs. Okay, so that is the lineup there. Okay, so so we'll be starting off with Aquarius, and then we go Gemini, Libra, then we will do fire signs, which is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Then we'll be doing Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and then lastly Taurus, Virgo, and then Capricorn. Okay, so that is the lineup. Okay, so Chris and Healing Heart Rosie, because Gillian, hello Gillian. Now lovely Gillian, please follow Gillian. She's wonderful. She's a Reiki healer. She does readings. There is an interview here on my channel on Psychic Alley. There's so she's wonderful, very interesting lady. Lots of wonderful history for her. You know, lots that going on there. So yeah. So obviously Claudia knows Gillian. So that's good. It's like a little meeting, isn't it? Love it. So yeah, so we're going to be doing those signs. I'm going to say to you the same thing I say every week. Every single sign, birth sign, the reading, there is going to be a snippet of information that is for you, whoever is watching. Okay, there'll be extra information in there. My guides know to put it in there for you as well. So, you know, don't feel as if, you know, you just have to watch your three. You can watch right the way through because it will just give you snippets of information. Okay, so, all right. Let's put some bits over there. Okay, here we go. Right, get the banners up. So we'll start with Aquarius. Aquarius. So this will be Monday the 12th through to the 18th of June. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so the beginning of the week, they've given me the Emperor Okay, so this is linked with anybody in authority. It can be linked with a father figure, a fatherly character, or somebody who wants to be bossy. Okay, there seems to be a little bit of bossing going around because we've got all of these swords and we're trying to shield our ears. We're trying not to listen. So there seems to be a lot of nagging going on. This is making somebody very sad. It's making somebody confused. It's making somebody feel a bit jarred, you know, and this is not good. So this could be you directly, or it could be somebody close to you who's being affected by this authoritative energy. Okay, so either way, it means that, you know, you've now got the heads up. So you might not want to be around that type of person if you know, you can have a heads up warning sometimes with these cards. So anyway, that is sometime at the beginning of next week. By the middle of the week, we've got the 10 of Wands, which feels a little bit trapped. I'm like, which way do I go to get out of this situation? We've got the Sun, which is happiness, brightness, excitement in life. And you've got the authoritative person again, but this person is more kind of, they know a lot. They've done a lot of research. They're the professors and the people in high up either jobs or very, very knowledgeable, okay, energy. So there seems to be some good news coming regarding or from this person. Okay, this person is bringing good news, but it's also making you think, well, what do I do with that good news? How do I get out of the situation I'm in right now? So I can see an opening, I can see a pathway. That's where I need to be going, but what do I do? So it's about sometimes making stepping stones up to the point of where you need to be. Okay, so it's like this is where I am now. The next stepping stone is this is the next plan, and then I need to do this, and then I need to do that. Now if you're somebody who panics about change, then it might be a good idea to do smaller steps. So finding out information before you actually take a leap of faith and go for it. So there seems to be a lot of kind of crossroads time, the middle of the week. You then have the 7 of Swords, which is looking after your self-protection. We have the study, learning, development or education card, and we have the 10 of Pentacles, okay, which is money. So looking at these cards together, I'm picking up somebody who is thinking of doing some sort of it's like higher education, learning more about their craft or what their hobby is or what they're good at. I feel that they're looking to earn money, and they can see that money will be in good supply once they start to push through the barriers. Okay, the feeling of I need to stay in my cocoon. I don't really want to stray out of that. I'm feeling shy, or I'm feeling vulnerable. This is saying there's a time that you need to break down those barriers, and a time that you need to say, do you know what? This is my turn. This is what I need to do. I'm doing something that I love. I'm doing something that is going to be exciting for me, but maybe I just need to have that little bit of extra confidence so that I can do the best that I can do. So it could be just going in and sharpening up those skills by researching, or maybe watching a few YouTube clips or things like that on the whatever subject you're thinking of. So yeah, something big is going on with Aquarians this week. It's definitely onwards and upwards, and giving yourself that confidence boost. Oh, so here's my love. Oh, hello, my darling. Just spoken to him. He did a brilliant gig at the Tiki Lounge today. So he was playing live guitar there. So He said he enjoyed it, and there was a lot of people there, which was good. And a lovely lady called Libya Hibby came there, and thank you so much. She bought some gifts for Greg and I. So just want to say thank you from my heart to yours. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And so does Greg. So that is wonderful. And it's lovely for Greg to have that support as well, because obviously it's a bit daunting going out there doing, you know, playing the guitar in public. But it sounds like he did it. He did a brilliant job. So, hey, Matt, hello. Where is it? That one. Hey, Matt, just tuned in, looking great. Thank you very much. So I love it when you guys are chatting with yourselves. It's good because you make friends. So, you know, don't forget to reach out to people outside of the chat. You know, it's designed to bring people together, isn't it? Not to disturb your life, but David Krush, a whistleblower, is dropping new intel tonight on the fact that the military held at least 12 off-plane craft and live ETs, and now all the cats are out of the bag. Oh, that's brilliant. So yeah, I need to write that down and have a look. So Greg, do you fancy looking into that? I'm going to write that down. Okay, so it's about the military and UFOs, off-planet craft. Brilliant. It's all coming out, isn't it? I mean, no, thank you for that input, Danny. It's good to know. So to me, I just feel as if everything is the disclosure is coming every day. Every day there's something more, and it's just boom, boom, boom out there. So last year we were going, oh, we can't see anything happening and nothing's changing, and now it really is changing. So, you know, obviously we kind of want it to change quicker, don't we? You know, that would be the best, but it is as it is. Yeah. So I took a screenshot. Oh, thank you, my darling. Oh, that's good. Thank you for that. So Stephanie, hello Stephanie. Good to see you here. Good to see you. So hello, Lynn Visions. Lynn Visions, what's your channel about? Is it literally about your visions? Is it about channeling? Is it about information that you're getting? Be interesting to know. I'd like to find out what all of you are doing, you know, with the YouTube channels. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Good to see you too. We did a reading recently, didn't we, Stephanie? It's lovely to put faces to the names here. So anyway, that was Aquarius, guys. Let me just finish off. I just want to finish off with one of these healing cards. So just bear with me a minute. These in order. Okay, as they're in order, I'm going to do that. Let's pick one out. Okay, so the emotional lessons that you're going to be learning this week are this one. Okay, so it's to do with roles. Okay, so who is hiding behind who in your life? Okay, are you the one that has to stand up and be counted, or is there other people that are doing that for you? Who's the one who's hiding? Who's the one who needs to kind of grow a pair? Okay, sometimes it is ourselves. Sometimes we think, you know, I'm quite comfortable for other people, you know, doing this because they're better at it than me. But sometimes we get a little bit lazy, and sometimes we need to kind of go, do you know what? No, I'm going to take the bull by the horns and I'm just going to do it. So this is about stepping outside of your comfort zone. If it's the other way around and somebody keeps pushing you forward, and they're hiding in the background, then maybe it is time to say, okay, you know, I'm going to say no to this, or, you know, because I know that you can do it yourself, because you might be doing them a favor. Okay, you know, that would be, you know, a blessing sometimes. Okay, so we're going to go on to Geminis now. Okay, so Geminis, let's see what's going on with you guys. Okay, so I'm just tuning in to Gemini energy for next week. Okay, so 9 of Cups, but reuniting with somebody from your past, somebody coming back in. This can be somebody familiar. It doesn't have to be kind of love life energy, although it could be an ex. It could be somebody who was estranged from the family. It could be a friend that you went to school with, that is going to be back into contact with you. Okay. Sometimes it's about an existing relationship, where you both have been a bit estranged, and you're coming back in to be together again. You're getting closer again. Okay, so this is the beginning of the week. This one is my self-employment card. It's a time for thinking about maybe an extra business, or, you know, making a hobby become a business, maybe. You know, something that you think, I've always wanted to do that. Why don't I have a go? What is stopping me, really? Okay. And then we have the person who has two sides. Okay, this person has, it's like a double-edged sword though. This person can be very sharp-tongued. They can be very cutting. I feel that this person around you at this particular time is interfering a little bit into your past or your relationships around you, and there is just a need to kind of maybe close ranks a little bit, and not let this person interfere so much. Okay, looking at the 3 cards together, I'm predicting there is somebody who is self-employed. I feel that this person is going to be coming into your life. You've known them from the past. This person is very interesting. They've done a lot with their life since the last time you saw them. Okay, so anyway, that's what I see the beginning of the week. By the middle of the week, we have the Judgment card. Okay, so this is about breaking free. So when you look at this card, there's chains. Okay, and those chains are being broken. They are emerging from something that they have been trapped in. So this could be trapped in their own, I don't know, their own fear, maybe, trapped in their own kind of going round in circles. You know, I want change in my life, but I can't seem to find the way out. So yeah, this card says I found the way out. This card says I'm breaking free from this. Okay, I want to shout it to the world. Okay. Meeting somebody new doesn't always have to be romantic, although it can be if you're single. This could be somebody who you think, oh, I like that person, or, you know, I'm being drawn to that person. I like that person's energy, you know, or it can be a friend. It's like somebody who's on your wavelength, somebody who is kind of, you know, letting you know that they have strong opinions the same as you, or maybe they have, you know, got something that they want to do, and you would be perfect to do it with them. So this could be, you know, working together, collaboration. Okay. We have hard work here. So this is the hard work energy. It's like it's plodding along, steady progress. I'm not really making any huge leaps of faith or anything like that. But I will get there in the end. Don't like being nagged. Okay, so looking at these three cards together, I'm seeing somebody new coming into your life around the middle of the week. I feel as if this person is going to be encouraging you to break free from your restrictions. It's time for you to say enough is enough. I'm no longer going to be a doormat, or I'm no longer going to hold myself back and hold my dreams back just because it doesn't fit in with other people. So there's some big changes there with Gemini's the middle of the week. You're willing to work hard to get what it is that you want as well. The end of the week, Seven of Pentacles. So this is about breaking free from work situations, and you find yourself in, I've got two choices here. What do I do? So if you look down here, this looks like whatever you've been doing hasn't really been making you enough money. It hasn't really been growing, or you're not getting what it is that you deserve here. And then here you've got these two coins here saying, what do I do with this money then? Do I invest it back into barren land, or keep doing what I'm doing is not going to get me out of my situation or change my situation in any way? So, this is a new plan. So it's about taking a gamble. Okay, this is a gamble, choosing a different way. Okay. So the Fool card means sudden. It means doing it. It means I'm just going to take that leap of faith. I'm just going to go in with like a blind kind of feeling, and I'm not going to hold back. The Wheel of Fortune. Now, my Wheel of Fortune, this is what I predict with my Wheel of Fortune card, is that everything is moving forward. Everything is going in the right direction. And it's like cogs in the wheel. So once one cog starts to move, it then starts to move all the others. So say if your finances start to get better, you're going to find that life starts to get better in other directions. Okay, so when I look at the three cards together, so I'm seeing a change of a job or an opportunity coming up, which will lead you to a crossroads time. I see that you're going to be taking that leap of faith and saying, do you know what? I'm going to go for it. I don't know why. It just feels the right thing to do. So don't be surprised if you're just not going to go, suddenly, oh, by the way, I've got a new job, or I'm going to take on that extra job, or I'm going to, do something that I want to do, so let's have a look at the emotion cards. Okay, this is the emotion that you're going to be going through this week. So it is about letting go, okay? And sometimes we need a bit of help in letting go. Okay, sometimes we have to say, I've got to let go of the past. The past is the past, and I need to move on into my future. Sometimes this picture means something to people, not only Geminis. So, have you been in this pit of despair? Have you felt like you're kind of drowning in responsibilities, and now there's some option and some chance to get out of it? So taking up on that offer. Okay, so that is what I see for Geminis. So so let's have a look. Some new people coming in. Hello, Mad Max. Hello. I love all these. Look, face turquoise, covering, eyes, hand purple, blue, peace. It's so good. Oh, thank you. If you do want to book a reading with me, please go to psychically.net. Thank you, Greg, for putting that up for me. So Cynthia, hello Cynthia, good evening everyone. Hope you're feeling better. Ali, yeah, I am. Yeah, I was just not feeling good. I was very tearful last week, and I wouldn't have done a good job with the astrology last week, so I had to nurse me. So it's Lisa. Hey Lisa. Thanks, Stop Learning. Yeah, I thought I'm going to show you the cards so that you can see what's what. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Much better. All right, so this is Libra. So I've got Libra rising. Greg is a triple Libra. So any other Libras here? Let's have a look for what's happening with Libras. So this is the 12th to the 18th of June. So it's next week. Okay, so Three of Cups. Three of Cups can be celebration of love. Okay, this can be a celebration within the family, even though I know what it looks like. But we have to, you know, with tarot cards, what they're having to do is one image has to represent a lot of different scenarios. So with this one, it's a celebration of love. It feels energetically good. So yes, it can mean in some cases it can mean a new relationship, or a relationship going into a different level, maybe falling back in love with each other, you know, putting more effort in and it rewarding you. Okay, but obviously it can also mean family celebrations, get-togethers, you know, people wanting to do nice things for you. Okay, that sort of thing. Okay, so are there any celebrations coming up this week for Libras? So the middle of the week, sorry, the beginning of the week, still we've got the Ace of Swords. Excuse me, I've painted the outside of my cards with black. Not doing a very good job because they were getting so tatty, so old. So yeah, this is a new beginning mentally. Mentally, I am understanding that I am I think differently. I've got a different idea in my head. I know what I need to do now. Okay, it's like the clarity moment. The Devil card. Everybody says Devil card's bad. The Devil card can mean experimenting. It can mean experimenting in a naughty way. Okay, it can mean being mischievous, doing things that we really shouldn't be doing, and we know we shouldn't be doing it, but we're doing it anyway. That can be with the Devil card, but sometimes it can be somebody acting bad. Okay, somebody being negative or bad in your life. Okay, it can mean that. Depends on the cards with it. So when I look at this with the three cards together, I'd say that there's a brilliant idea that has come into your mind, or a new concept. Okay, something that is kind of like, oh my God, why am I thinking this? This might be bad. So you could be having some bad thoughts and bad ideas about, you know, something, maybe a fantasy, maybe, you know, thinking about somebody that you think you shouldn't be thinking about. Maybe you're thinking of doing things that you know other people wouldn't approve. Okay, so with the Ace card, the Ace of Swords card, it probably is just a thought. So it doesn't have to lead to anything, but you never know. Okay, so you know, keep an eye out for that. So this is the middle of the week. Middle of the week, you got the Princess of Cups. Okay, so this one is feeling emotional, looking at love and life through rose-colored glasses, trying to be very sincere, trying to be, you know, naive, and thinking with, it's like a teenager, having a teenager mindset, and trying to live in an adult world. Okay, that's kind of what that card usually represents there. Nine of Wands can mean a block. Okay, it can mean I'm stuck, or, you know, I've got to somehow break down this obstacle. I'm nearly there. I just have to wait to get to that next level, and then I'll be done. Okay, so it's like that last minute obstacle that's stopping you from getting that ambition. And the Five of Pentacles, that could be money. It could be money that is stopping you from getting where it is that you want to go, or it could be finding out that we might not be as well off as we want to be. Maybe we've been a bit naive regarding finances or spending, and somehow we've got to wind our neck in a bit and find out a different alternative way of earning money, maybe. So looking at the three together, we've got the young energy with the Princess of Cups. We've got obstacles, and we've got financial, not hardship, but a need to earn extra money. Okay, a need to do that. So yeah, it feels as if there's some, definitely making some hard decisions, I would say, to do with money there. And it feels as if I'm feeling as if maybe learn by the past, learn by your past mistakes, find out maybe what went wrong, analyze it a little bit, and do things a little bit differently. Okay, so the end of the week, you have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is my travel card. It's like it's saying nothing's stopping you. Let's go for it. Off we go. So this is like onwards and upwards here. All right, so it's a very good positive card. The Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Now she's my breaking free from obstacles, breaking free from, feeling as if I'm not able to do what I want to do. So this is a plan that she's setting out. Look, so it's the Libra card, sorry, the Virgo card. So look, this is a pentacle that she's pouring money into this flower. She's putting information and everything into this, and it's going to bloom for her. It's going to grow into something that she can have rewards from. Okay, so this is planning further ahead, not just reacting. It's being proactive with the future. And then you've got the Six of Swords. If my mum was here, she'd be singing. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. That's the song that she sings. The Six of Swords is, she's very clear, or he's very clear about the journey. This can be links with overseas or somewhere sunny. Okay, links with that. This can also be the summer. Okay, links around the summer if you're looking for a time scale here. So it's being directed and being very forward planning in a good way. So these three cards together really do say you've got a plan in motion, and there's nothing stopping you. Okay, nothing stopping you with this plan. It's go, go, go. All you have to do is to put all of the knowledge from the past that you've learnt and put it all in play. Okay, it's like and that, if that doesn't tell you that this is going to be a good outcome to that, this is the sun, looking into the sunshine, looking into the positivity. Go, go, go. All right, so emotionally, let's have a look and see what emotional card is going to be for Libra. What emotional matters are you going to be learning, Libra? It's this one. So you're not caged in. You're not caged in here. You are, the door is open. Okay, you can get out of the cage. You don't have to be stuck. You don't have to do what you have been doing all the time. You are free to change things. I am not singing it. I've got a sore throat. So that's my excuse, and that's that. So he wants me to sing it. So anyway, yeah, look at the cage door, look. And somebody might be tempting you out. Better not, Mr. Prescott. So somebody, I'm teasing. Somebody is saying, come on, I've got a plan. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay, so yeah. So we've got a new person coming in here. Hello. So Abara, have I said that right? Abara, greetings from the East Coast. Well, hello. Good to see you. Cheers. Yeah, my throat's a bit scratchy. Don't know why. I've been around the grandkids, and it usually get ill around the grandkids. They've got loads of bugs and things, haven't they? Bless them. So we've done the air signs now. So we're going to go to the fire signs. Okay, so we're going to be doing Leo, then Sagittarius, then Aries, Scorpio, then Pisces and Cancer, and then finish off with Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. So Leos. Oh, hello, Colorado Mary. Oh, you can tease me. I will. Oh, so I predict we, the people, will see more of Ali and Greg as two souls that bring truth and accurate global predictions, and many will follow. And the shadow banning these past years will be lifted now. That is a brilliant affirmation, Danny. I love it. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we do. Thank you, my love. Bit of makeup, bit of slap. Ali always looks amazing. As beautiful inside as outside, Greg, as you say many times. Oh, and it's true. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. We see in others what we have ourselves, though. So you are also that way as well. Oh, isn't it lovely? Our In5D family. We're blessed. We really are. Okay, guys, so we're going to be doing the fire signs now. I love you guys. All right, let's look. Okay. Fire signs. Here we go then. Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is about, if we go back with the wands, it's always good to do. Ace is like boredom, like I want something to spark in my life. I'm looking for the ignition switch. I'm looking for the spark. So the Ace is the beginning of an idea, or beginning of something that is going to fire you up. Okay, the Two is the planning, the getting ready for it, finding out if it's possible to go for your ambition. Three is I've already done the initial stages of the ambition, but the Four is I've already done that initial, and now I'm going to take it to the next level. So the Four is taking things further than you thought that you could, further than you thought in that one level. It's like, I'll never get to the next level, and here you are, you're at that next level. You've got the chance to go forward. Okay, so this one is very, very it's like a forward planning projection, okay, card. Okay, it's a doing card. Four of Wands. Three of Wands, there you go. So there's your celebration, and there's your next phase, the next level. See? So, and then you have your Four of Pentacles. Now, in the cosmic deck, this one definitely looks like a meeting. Okay, in the other tarot cards, the Four of Pentacles is usually somebody who's got 2 feet on 2 pentacles. They're clutching another pentacle, and they've got another pentacle on their head. So that is usually the others, but this one is a meeting card. You can clearly see this is either doctor, solicitor, bank manager, estate agent, something like that. Okay, now if I'm drawn to these, I usually think to myself, it's about investments, it's about money, and investments to do with money. If I see the house, this could be a mortgage, or it could be rent, or it could be you know, trying to find accommodation. If I look at her face, I think, oh dear, I don't think she looks very happy. Okay. But if I look at the white coat, usually means a doctor. So this will mean different things to different Leos. Okay, so I'm telling you all the scenarios here. So looking at these three together, this I'm seeing there's an appointment that is going to be coming up, Leos. The appointment has got a good vibe to it. We've got the Three of Wands, which is initial celebration, feeling proud of yourself. And this is saying, but we can take it further. We can go further in this. This doesn't have to stay just where it is right now. Okay. So very positive cards, the beginning of the week for Leo. So the Hermit. The Hermit card is about your home. It's about your wisdom. It's about going within to find the answers rather than asking other people. What do you think? Whenever we ask other people what we think, what happens with that is other people then, you're giving somebody the opportunity to criticize, to give you advice, to tell you what you should do. So it's important that if you don't want the criticism and you want to, you know, be strong, then you need to be more self-contained. You know, start to believe in yourself more rather than always asking out. Okay, so the Hermit card is one of those wisdom lessons. But for others, it can be to do with the house. Okay, could be to do with your cave. Okay, so we'll see in a minute what other cards come with it. Seven of Wands is, come on then, universe, bring it to me. I'm ready. I'm ready for a challenge. I'm ready for something to get my teeth into. You know, the universe is then bringing you that challenge, and it's saying, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to fight to get what it is that you want, or to keep what it is that you have? How much do you want it? So you can see the determination. Okay, so that's this is the middle, isn't it? And then you've got the Six of Wands. This is like the public acclaim card. This is the card that says, I've done it. You know, it can be a performance. It can be other people recognizing your skills, getting that reward that you've always wanted, feeling as if you are appreciated, feeling as if, you know, you want to go further because you feel appreciated. So with the Six of Wands and then the Seven of Wands, it's that next level again. Okay, we've got the two cards again. Okay, so this is like, I've done it, I've done it. Okay, so looking at the three cards here, I would say that there seems to be some recognition and reward. Now that looks like, if somebody done some decorating, or have they done their garden, or if they had some work done in their home, maybe somebody has moved and they're very proud of their home, their new home. They're wanting to have the recognition by other people seeing their home, maybe. Okay, so obviously, because we're reading for lots of people, lots of Leos, there will be a variety, okay, of people, you know, looking at different things. Okay, so yeah, but the card, the biggest card that I'm seeing there, is linked with the yes, I've done it, recognition. If it's anything to do with exams, this would be a yes. This would be, it's been a challenge. You've had to stay home quite a bit because you've had, you know, and it's paid off. You've got the reward that you wanted. Okay, so I don't know why I'm doing all this tarot tuition tonight, but that's what they've told me I need to do. So, okay, so the World card, one of the best cards in the deck, this and the Sun. So this is saying everything is working out perfectly. Everything is going in the right direction. It's all good. You know, you thought it might be going in a bit of a wonky direction, but actually it's not. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is my character that says I'm in control. I like to be in control control. My way is the best way. You know, I'm determined. I'm very blinkered vision, and nothing's going to stop me from reaching my target, my goal. Being very feisty. This is the feisty warrior woman. This is a Danny Henderson card. So yeah, this is the feisty warrior woman. This is the, I'm not going to hold back here. I'm going to go for it. So not being afraid. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords looks a bit of a gruesome card, but if you think of swords as thoughts, so you've got all these thoughts, other people's opinions, other people trying to tell you what to do, coming at you. And then you've got this saying, that's hurt my feelings now. Okay. So don't look at them as a weapon, because words are weapons. Thoughts can be a weapon, but they can also be very, you can use them for the good as well. We are always creating our own future by what we say, what we do, what we think. So what that does is it opens up a timeline. Okay, so if you're thinking, I'm never going to win this, that's a timeline that you've just created. And the more energy you put in that timeline, the more that will be your reality. So if you wanted to stop listening to those doubts that go on in your mind, or other people's negativity, if you stop listening to that and put into place something like, I'm going to be fine, it's going to be great, I'm going to get what I want, this is good. If you keep pushing that energy in, then this is the direction you're going to go in. So look at these three cards together. So there's your nagging thoughts, or nagging by other people. That's saying everything's going fine. You don't need to worry about these nagging Nellies here. Okay. And this is the determination card, the warrior woman card, the I'm doing it. Okay. So those three cards definitely, there's no wishy-washiness there. Okay. So by the end of the week, it's all good. It's all good. So I'm going to have a look at these cards here. Okay, so what's the emotion for you guys this week? The emotional lesson is rising above problems. So when you see a problem, you look at it in a way where you go, okay, so what's the solution here? What are my options? What can I do to get past this obstacle? How can I solve it? Okay, so yeah, that's all good. So there you go, Leos. Sorry, I'm not keeping up with the chat, I'm afraid, guys. So I'm so looking forward to hearing about your upcoming trip with Ali. Many are excited to see what you do and where you go. Your love story is just so happy and gives us hope. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you would think that the stress of all this would cause problems with Greg and I, but it just doesn't. It makes us feel as though we're just more determined, really, and not to prove to anybody else, but just it's like an inner strength. It doesn't knock anything. It just, you know, we feel let down and we feel upset, but not with each other. Yeah, just circumstances. Oh, yeah, it's looking more like Cancun. Yeah, I've got to go with Cancun, haven't I? So Danny, that's great. Love Cancun. And down the road is Playa del Carmen, a fun place with several notable spiritual, plus Tulum, another amazing spiritual havens is in the same area. Oh, so we could do a sightseeing thing from there, could we? We could go from Cancun to these other places. It's Claudette. Great, that's awesome. My daughter went there and loved it. She was at that time still able to climb the pyramid. Greg, you've been there, I think you said. Yeah. So Greg said, I've been to Tulum ruins several times, loved it. Yeah. I'm craving to be in that man's arms. That's how I feel. I just I want that so bad. So Gillian said Leo Venus. Yes, but you can't climb the pyramid anymore. Oh, can you not? Okay. My friend, a man from an ancient Mayan lineage who spoke at our conference, lives there too. He give us a mantra. Oh wow. Wendy. Greg, my disabled son wants a shirt for his birthday. Are all of your shirts true to size or size up? I think it's a yes, because they're pretty good. He's got a size chart on there as well, haven't you, Greg? So lots of people say that it is true to size. Okay, so yeah, we caught up with the chat now, so we're going to go to Sagittarius now. So Sagittarius and Aries. Okay, so I've got Sagittarius moon, I believe. So let's have a look. Okay, so I feel that I've got to swap decks, which I'm going to. So I'm going to go with this deck. So this deck is the what is it called? Gilded Royale. Okay, Gilded Royale by Cairo Marchetti. Okay, so yeah, all of his cards are amazing. Cairo Marchetti. They're very bright and beautiful, and the illustrations are just divine. So yeah, we're going to swap to this. So I'm going to concentrate now on Sagittarius. Here we go. So the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is a time of rest. It's a time of rest and recuperate, because there is going to be a busy time coming up for you. So make the most of the rest period, okay? This is about just finding your balance at this time. The Four of Cups, that's 2 fours now. So this one is all about doubt. It's like, I'm having doubts. I'm emotionally unsure of what to do. You know, I'm confused about whether or not to take somebody up on an offer that they've put in front of me. This can also mean that, you know, you are maybe somebody is in doubt over a relationship, or whether to stay or go within a relationship. Okay, so obviously that's not going to be for everybody. Okay, that's going to be for some of you. Okay, so then Five of Wands. Now the Five of Wands can be a battle. Okay, you're battling maybe mentally, you're battling emotionally, you're trying to work things out. Okay, so there seems to be maybe some arguments in your life at this time. Okay, so looking at the 3 together. Okay, so this can mean having to focus really on what to do next. So you're making the most of the quiet time because you know that you've got a big decision to make, and this looks as if it's emotional, an emotional decision that you've got to make. Okay, and this is saying you don't want to do it, you don't want to make that decision, but you are being cornered. Maybe you are being, you know, you are in the mindset that you can't carry on the way that you're going. I'm going to say to you that sometimes we do get to this stage, but that stage sometimes just dissolves, just disappears, and we carry on, and nothing else changes until you get that maybe 1 month later, or 2 months later, or 6 months, or 3 years later, you then get that other feeling again that starts up. So don't feel as if this is something that you are going to do. If it isn't you, it can be somebody close to you. It can be somebody that you know very well, and you're going to be helping them maybe through, okay, a hard time. Okay, that's the beginning of the week. The middle of the week, the World card. So you don't have long to wait before you realize that everything has a bigger plan, that you didn't realize the plan was in play, and here it is. So it's like the answers to your prayers, or the answers to your wishes, the answers to those doubts, they all clicked into place. Click, 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 click. Okay, that's the World. The Devil card. Now, like we've had the Devil card already. So the Devil card is about mischievousness. It's about naughty. It can be about somebody being bad, okay, or a bad person in our life. It depends on the cards that are surrounding it. So we've already got a good card with it. So, so here, the Three of Cups. Okay, so there seems to be, you know, some complications to do with love life. This looks like this is a celebration of love. It's about choices. It's about, you know, what to do emotionally. So there is some sort of mischievousness going on here that will work out absolutely fine. It will work out fine, but in the meantime, you know, it could be somebody stirring things up. It could be somebody trying to make you doubt, or, you know, is having some sort of joy in watching, you know, things unfold in a bad way, maybe. Okay, it could be that. All right, so yeah, there's lots of complications to do with emotions going on. Now, if it isn't to do with love life, sometimes that could be family issues, friendship issues. Sometimes that is, you know, needing to sort things out to do with any emotional matter. Okay, this would connect to. So for some of you, it will be love life. For others of you, it will be family. For others of you, it will be friendships. Sometimes it will be work matters as well. It can be that. The end of the week. End of the week, you've got the Ace of Cups, which is a new way of thinking emotionally, a new way of looking at your yourself, looking at your needs, looking at your desires, looking at your wants. Okay, Ace of Cups. Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords can be somebody trying to take something from you. Okay, it could be that you feel as if you're trying to take something from someone else close to you. Okay, there seems to be a need to work out what is yours and what isn't. Okay, in your life. You then have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about learning vital lessons. Okay, so in our life, we have some major points in our life where we have to dissect, you know, different stages of our emotional pathway, you know. So sometimes we are stuck in the middle of a situation and think, okay, I've got to, what decision am I going to make, and how does it affect me? How does it affect others? What is going to happen? Okay. So this is the learning. So the Eight of Pentacles is about research. It's about learning. It's about finding out where you stand. Sometimes it is an education card about study, learning, or development. Okay, to do with that. Looking at the three cards together, I would say that you've had a change in your emotions here. Okay, you're thinking and feeling differently with the Ace. Somebody has tried to take something from you, or you maybe have been trying to stop somebody from taking something from you. You've been doing your protection energy here. You've been doing your research. You've been looking in and finding out information about another person. Okay, so let's have a look at the emotions. Okay, what emotions are we looking at here? Okay, so completion. So, I mean, the World card is completion as well. Okay, the World card basically says that everything will be resolved as quickly as it started, so it won't drag on. That's what that is saying. Okay, so it's completion. Okay, so each tarot deck brings about different energy. So sometimes some of them can bring about more direct information, you know, and others can be more fluffy. Okay, so I'm just going to get myself resituated. I'm going to make myself a coffee, okay, just to help my throat as I go along. So we'll catch up with the chat as well. It gets noisy just for a few seconds though. So, oh. So yeah, don't forget to look up in5d.net. There's a shop there, and all Greg's t-shirts are $24.99, you know, get them while you can, because they won't always be at $24.99. If you are a Patreon, then you have them even cheaper. My kettle. So they're even cheaper. They're going to be, they are $19.99. So go to in5d.net. There are loads of testimonials there, how well they wash, the energy of them as well. So you've got that as well. He always sprinkles a little bit of sand, sticky sand in there as well. So yeah, positive energy t-shirts there. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly chuck some coffee in. Yeah, so I really enjoyed doing face-to-face readings for people on Saturday. It was lovely, but I was sitting on really hard chairs, like the fold-up chairs. Oh my God, I got in last night from doing it because we went out for dinner afterwards, and I just dumped everything. You should see the state of my place. I'm not very tidy anyway, but I just literally dumped all the stock, dumped all the booking stuff, and I just got in the chair and just fell asleep. I was just gone. I think I woke up several times, but yeah, I just went. But you know, I thoroughly did enjoy it though. Reading for people face to face. There's some lovely people as well come to me, you know, with very interesting stories. So it's like when you hit, you know, a point in someone's life and you get it, they then reveal to you what that means to them. And Spirit never failed to impress me with, you know, I'm thinking I'm opening up something simple, and the reaction from the person having the reading was so like, oh my God, I didn't realize, how could you know that? What were you doing? And you just think, honestly, it is a shock. It is a shock to you. It still is after, you know, 30 years of reading. I still get shocked by it, and I feel very blessed to be given this gift, to be able to help people on their journey, and to be able to do readings for people. I near on insist that it's recorded, so that you can watch it as you go along, as the months go along. I like to give 3 predictions every month, beginning, middle and end of every month, and for an hour reading I like to do 3 clear months. So oh yeah, I just love it. I'm sorry to go on about it, but it, you know, when you love doing what you do, it just doesn't, it's not a chore, it's not a job, it's something that you can't wait to do for the next person. So yeah, so I like to reduce the readings down sometimes, because there are people who want a reading, they can't afford a reading. So there is an offer at the moment. It's 30 minutes, 30-minute reading, $10 off. So it's now only $30, and that's for 30-minute reading. Or the 2-hour in-depth one, $20 off. It is $120. Or 75 minutes for the price of an hour at $80. So that's it for this week. Okay, the offers for this week. Oh, here's Lisa. Hey, Lisa, darling. Oh, so the energy of in 5D quantum tie-dye t-shirts is amazing. They wash really well too, and the colours stay vibrant. They do. I've got a lovely picture of my mum, Megan, and Ria all wearing the same tie-dye t-shirts that Greg bought with him last time he was in the UK. They look good. It's Hom. Hi, Hom. Hey, sending you some positive energy. Thank you all. Thank you for all that you do and getting us through the week. Oh, it's my pleasure. My pleasure. I love it. So we're going to be going to Aries now. Okay. Oh, yeah. If you wanted to book a reading, you can go to psychicalley.net. Okay, I've got itchy eyes today. Yeah, psychicalley.net. Okay, so I'm going to continue with the blunt cards. So we will see what they have to say now for Aries. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. Now this one is basically, it's metaphorically speaking, saying, I've had enough. I'm done. I can't take any more. I'm done. That's basically that card in a nutshell. What cards are with it? So we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so my Knight of Swords in this deck, I see as it's like a good soldier, a warrior, a person that is very focused on doing good deeds or finishing jobs to the best of their ability, not allowing anybody or anything to stop you from doing a good job. Okay, so, and then we have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is about, you can see he's holding on to his money here. Okay, so he's holding on tightly to his money. He might be thinking of investing it, doing something with it. Are you holding on to your money too tightly, or are you actually doing yourself no favors by maybe hoarding? The energy isn't flowing through and out and back around again. It's like, so if you imagine anything that you spend, imagine it coming back to you threefold, and say, thank you, universe. Yes, thank you, universe. This is perfect. Okay, so imagine all of that coming back to you in whatever energy that holds. Okay, so looking at the cards together, the feeling fed up. Okay, oh, there, the feeling fed up. You've got some very positive cards with it. So I feel as if there are times that you feel as if you've got no more strength to go on. There's times that you feel as if you need to be more focused, okay, on allowing that money to flow into your life and to be able to let the rotation happen. Okay, so that doesn't mean to say spending all your money. It just means to say that sometimes you know, if we keep saying, I'm skin, I can't afford, I'm skin, I can't afford, you're telling the universe that, and the universe is then giving you more of the same. So the universe doesn't understand sarcasm. So if you said, I'm rich beyond belief, I've got so much money, I don't know what to do with it. My life is just full of abundance in every way. So I've said this story before, but underneath this, I have a scar along here. And this is, I had thyroid cancer, and it was about this big, a cancer nodule here. And I had it removed, and it looked as if I had a duck power because I had staples in it. It looked like was it Frankenstein's pet or whatever, and it was like just stapled here, and I used to imagine my neck was going to fall off. It was horrible, honestly. Somebody cutting your throat deliberately, and it happened quite a few times. So, but what I used to do, I had my shop still, and when I wasn't radioactive, because I had to have a radioactive iodine tablet, and I had to be not around people for 6 weeks, yeah. So when I was actually allowed to be in this shop, again, I basically, people used to say, "Oh, are you okay?" You know, because obviously you're regular people, they knew what was going on, and I used to say, "I am so well. I've never been so well." That's what I used to say all the time. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm so well. I've never been so well, and I said that over and over. And I swear that helped me. That helped me get over that. So I'm not saying that, you know, it's a cure for everything, but I would definitely think about what it is that you want in your life, and not concentrate on what you don't want, because you'll end up getting more of what you don't want. So sometimes we have to say, do you know what, thank you universe for, and be sarcastic with it. You know, if you're waiting for the love of your life to come in, just say, the love of my life should be here any day now. I'm so looking forward to meeting the love of my life. Or if you want a new car, thank you universe for my new car. It's so fabulous. It's affordable. It came to me in such a way that was just so positive. You know, yeah, the universe doesn't understand sarcasm. So think of those. Think of some positive kind of wordings that you can do. And if you say them regularly whilst lighting a candle, and you feel every word, feel it. Let it sink in, let it visualize in your mind. That actually gives it so much power. And you do that every day, once a day. Light a candle, be grateful for what you have. That's important. Be grateful for what you have. Thank you universe for, and list everything that you're grateful for. And then you start your lines. And you say each sentence 3 times slowly, and feel every word. And then at the end of it, you need to say, and thank you universe, and let this be done that it harms no one, because you don't want to have something that you want, but it be at the detriment of someone else. So yeah, just gonna have a drink because throat and all that. Okay, so we've done Aries, haven't we? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we haven't done, oh no, we're in the middle of Aries, aren't we? So that was the beginning of Aries. So the middle of Aries, Temperance. Okay, so the Temperance is all about the balance, trying to find the balance in your life, work, rest and play, making sure that your life is fulfilled and complete. Okay, you then have the I've chucked it down here. You then have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the Ace of Wands here is the beginning of ambition. It's the beginning of having something that you really, really desire, really want. Okay, it's the start of something new. Okay, to do with a project. Okay, and then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So 2 aces here. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles is new money. So this new project is something that you can make money from, because look, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, and in the middle you've got the Temperance. So this is about maybe doing an extra job that actually fits in with your life, that doesn't actually drain you. It's like a job that comes along that is absolutely perfect in every way. So you know, it could be, say, if you wanted to be a stay-at-home mum, you may find a job in caring for children, and your child can just go to there, you know, like a nursery or something, and your child is fits in perfectly. So, you know, or you find a job that you can work from home, you know, so that you don't have to go outside of your home, but you're doing something that you love to do and you're getting paid for it. So this to me says that there's something brilliant that's about to come into your life, that you haven't, you know, is not going to unbalance you or your family in any way. Okay, so Five of Swords. Okay, so Five of Swords is about after there being disruption or after there being problems, maybe an argument, or maybe there's been bad vibes, or maybe other people have been arguing and you're kind of, you know, being around that for some reason. So this is the aftermath and trying to pick up the pieces of that. So then you have the Nine of Cups. And this one says that, you know, I'm happy. I'm really happy in my life. I'm welcoming people coming into my life and having fun, maybe having a drink with me, you know, so it's like welcoming people back maybe after some disruption, okay, in there. You then have the Moon card. Okay, so the Moon card is very psychic card. It's very spiritual card, but it also means that you have to look at things in black and white, that you have to look at things and weigh up the pros and the cons. Again, a bit like the Temperance, but this is saying that everything has a light side and a dark side. So sometimes we have to say, well, although that disruption happened, what have I learned from it? What has happened? Has there been, you know, has there been a breakthrough? Okay, everybody knows where they stand now. So obviously there's a lesson that's been learned here. So expect everybody to get together afterwards. Okay, even if it starts off by being awkward, it will end up absolutely fine. Let's have a look at the emotions connected here. So what is the emotional lesson for you, Aries? Okay, so it's about bonding. So this is exactly what that card was saying about getting together after there being awkwardness. The awkwardness doesn't have to be with you having an argument, though. It could be with other people, you know. So this is bonding. So this is a good card for the connection, okay, that is needed. Okay, so there you go. So that is the fire signs, everyone. So oh always learn so much from your astrology readings, and Pisces for me is always so accurate. Oh, good. Oh, that's good. Thank you. Thank you, Cynthia. Okay, so we're now going to be doing the water signs now. Okay, so this will be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and then we'll finish off with Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, so I'm just going to take some pain relief. Is there anybody who wants to ask the dice anything? So does anybody want to ask a question? Do you want me to, because they give just very brief explanations on questions. So let me know if you want me to do that for anybody as we're halfway along. Ah, Gypsy, hello. Thank you, Ali, for the Aries reading. I love your energy. Oh, well, thank you. It's waning a bit in the middle, but I'll be all right. I've got my coffee. We are ready to go. It's more like Natsby, though. I only have a tiny bit of coffee. Oh, that tablet didn't go down. Wish I didn't have to take them, but there you go. 'Tis what life is. Okay, so yeah, if there is anybody who wants me to answer questions, I use numerology with the dice. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Thank you. It was brightened my day. Just love you. Oh, that's so lovely. Oh, you brighten my day up, you guys. Gypsy JJ, you brighten me up. Really, you do. Always look forward to it. I felt a bit lost last week because I didn't have the chance to come on and see you guys. But I also knew that I just had to, you know, balance myself emotionally, give myself that time. I did a lot of sleeping. Yeah, I kind of went inward. I just had to, just went a bit inward. Yeah, just so disappointed because I just wanted to be on the beach with you guys. But the beach meetup is still happening on the next Sunday. So it's 18th. And then you got a drum circle. You can watch the sunset and go to the drum circle and meet up for the beach meetup. And it's at the the Green Tower, Lifeguard Tower. And I think it's late afternoon, so it's about 3 or 4 Eastern, I think. Yeah. Oh. So have the corrupt legal team connected to my ex been exposed yet? Okay, let's have a little look. Okay, I'm just going to get my, it's the game that I've, it's like a game that I've done with dice. So if you wanted to, let me take that down. You can pause this, I suppose. If anybody does want this, I can send it over to you. So just inbox me on Facebook or contact me on the website and I'll send it over to you. And it's just a little, you need 3 dice. So it's just a little thing that you can do on your own. So yeah, so let's have a look. So let's go back to your question, Gillian. Okay, so Gillian, will the corrupt legal team connected to my ex be exposed? Okay. Okay, so we've got 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, 7 is not a definite yes or no. 7s are a chance. It's a gamble. It's not yet revealed. Not enough information yet has seeped through yet. It does feel as if there is an investigation energy around this, where there's somebody investigating, somebody has got suspicion that they're not doing what they say they're going to do, or they're not playing the game right. Okay, so you know, this is yes, the answer to that is it is coming, but it's not set in stone yet. So yeah, that's what the dice say. That's what I'm feeling too. Yeah, Lisa. Will the inspection of our flat by the leasing office go well? Okay, let's have a look. So we've got 11, 12. So when it's a 12, it's 1 plus 3 is 1 plus 2 is 3. So that would be celebration. Yes. Good news. Get ready for success. Initially, yes, there are more layers to it to be considered. So there may be kind of 1 or 2 things that need to be addressed, but nothing major. Everything is looking good. So that's the answer that they're giving you, Lisa. Oh, it's taken a long time. Honestly, sometimes we're having to wait until all of this is exposed so they can get the best legal teams working rather than the corrupt ones. Yeah, so we're going to do Scorpios now. So this is my Rhiannon. She's a Scorpio. So I'm going to be recording this for her. Where's my recordy thing? There it is. Okay. Oh, no, that's somebody's reading. I'm trying to record. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, if people can't record, I record for them, because I think it's so important that they do get a recording of their reading. Okay, so I'm going to do the Light Seers cards now. These are Light Seers by Chris Ann. So I'm going to have a look at those. Okay, Scorpio. So let's have a look. So this reading is for the 12th through to the 18th of June. Okay, so you've got the Nine of Pentacles. So look at this card. I mean, it just says that you're able to actually choose which line of your skills will make you the most money right now. So it's saying you're good at this, you're good at that, you're good at this, you're good at that. What do you want to concentrate on? And this is basically saying whatever you do decide to pour energy into, it will pay off. The Nine of Pentacles is like nearly there. You are nearly there. There's nearly a breakthrough. You just need to decide how much energy and time you put in. Okay, because it's like it's going to flourish. Okay, you just need to be patient. So the Five of Pentacles, now this indicates that sometimes we can have a poverty energy around us that keeps following us like a cloud, and what happens is the sunshine can't get through. The sunshine keeps bouncing back off the clouds. So sometimes we have to roll with it and say, you know what, financially, it's all up to me. I can manifest this. This can actually become a bit of a project for me. Okay, so have sticky notes everywhere saying how much abundance you have, how grateful you are for, you know, and obviously with them every night. Now, I actually recorded myself doing my affirmations because of the times that you feel tired, the times that you feel as if you've got lack of energy. So this way, what you're doing is you play them like I'm doing now. I hit the record button on my voice memo or my voice recorder, and I just press play. And as I'm falling asleep, I'm listening to my mantra. Okay, so with that Five of Pentacles, that means, you know, you're projecting that out there at the moment, and that's not a good way of going. You need to be more focused on the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so what's the third card for that? The King of Pentacles. So this one is my self-employed energy. So this says that you are better off self-employed, or you're better off doing a side business. Okay, you've got a good eye for this business. You've got a good understanding. You know, look at the cards with it. So we don't need to worry about the lack of. Okay, we need to disconnect with the lack of. We need to cut the cords with that. Okay, so that's why I've taken it away. It's no longer needed. We don't need to be feeling that way. We need to say that our luck is amazing and all this money is just going to come to us. And we don't have to work hard for it either, because it is just going to turn up. This abundance is just going to turn up. So look at that. So it's like saying you're nearly there. All you've got to do is just put that little bit of focus on it, that little bit of effort, and it will be there. So that's the beginning of the week. Okay. The middle of the week, we have Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles can mean working on the house. Okay, so this could be DIY. It could be chaos in the house. So this could be DIY, sorting out, going through drawers, cupboards, discarding anything that you don't want anymore. I need to declutter. You know, getting rid of things. So yeah, that is, so this can be a moving card for some of you. So you know, this could be deciding that you're going to move, or deciding that you're going to sort out the shed or something, or do the garden. So it's disruption, but it's coming about at a good time, because it's saying that I need to get this disruption done so that I can have a clear run of things later. Now the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, in this particular deck, the Light Seers deck, you don't have swords. They are swords, but they're classed as ravens. So you don't see swords in the actual card, or majority of the time you don't. So these ravens are, you know, imagine these as thoughts or ideas or worries. Okay, so these are all coming at you. You are blindfolded, but you know, we think that we are stuck, we're blindfolded and we can't get out of it, but she's got her arms free and she could pull that blindfold down and see where she's going. She can do that. She can do that. So what she's needing to do is you know, release herself. Maybe you're at a situation that you don't want to, you don't choose you don't choose to look at the obvious way out, because maybe it's going to upset somebody, maybe it's going to disrupt the normality of everybody else, maybe other people aren't ready for you to actually let people know how you're feeling. Okay, so this is kind of the card that is you know, the scared. It's scared to change things. Okay, and we have the Six of Cups. Okay, this is a beautiful card here. It's a beautiful card, and this is about reminiscing about the past, how things used to be. You know, wasn't it lovely when? I wish things could go back to that. So you know, sometimes it is impossible to turn back time, but there are times that we can have a little snippet of the passion that we had in life, or the like a relationship that was more fired up, or you know, we can bring our inner child back out to play, okay, that has been shut off. You know, sometimes it's about getting a new pet, or an animal here. Okay, you know, being around other animals. So yeah, it just feels as if there is a need to think back about how things were when you were most happy, and see if we can implant bits and pieces from that time into the now. So looking at 3 cards together, there seems to be a lot of sorting out to do in your life here. It seems to be that you're not ready to make any major big changes at this time, even though you feel that there probably is a need for that. Okay, there is a need for it, but you aren't ready. Okay, you're clearly not ready because you're allowing the blindfold to stay on. But you are thinking about the past, you're thinking about how things used to be. Okay, maybe somebody is taking you more for granted now. Maybe that is affecting you, and you wish that they would also look back and see how happy things were back then and how can they change things. So so yeah, there's a reminiscing. Now obviously it doesn't have to be about your relationship, this can be about a relationship with a family member or a friend. You know, we used to be closer in the past. You know, why can't things be the same? You know, you know, what can we do to make things better in the now? So we then have the end of the week. So the end of the week, I see this card as having lots and lots of brilliant ideas. Look at these ideas, just ping, 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 all these ideas coming about. We then have, you know, multitasking. Look, reading a book or journaling, walking on a tightrope at the same time as the ideas are flowing. So this says a lot to me. This says that maybe it's time for you to write down those ideas. Okay, write down those, you know, sometimes it could be a fear an idea. Sometimes it will be setting yourself a challenge. Sometimes it's about, you know, manifesting, okay, starting that manifesting process. But you know, if you get a brilliant kind of download, it's about writing down that download and you know, being able to multitask. Okay, so the Nine of Wands. Now the Nine of Wands is saying she can clearly see the end to her suffering, or the end to this ambition or this challenge that she set herself, but there's this last minute obstacle that she wasn't quite ready for, or she thought she'd have more time, or she thought that it would be easier, and therefore, you know, there was something went wrong, or something didn't happen the way that it was planned. But there's always another way around it. So sometimes we just have to be more creative. Okay, so more creative energy. All right, so let's have a look. Justice. Okay, so this is legalities, official paperwork, contracts, signatures. Okay, signing things, getting things organized, doing what it is that you know that you have to do, and not dilly-dallying, or, as Greg says, lollygagging. No lollygagging. So sometimes what we think is going to be complex isn't that complex. We're just making it out to be. And there's times that we just have to go, okay, I'm just going to knuckle down. You know, I'm no longer going to blow this out of proportion. I'm just going to get on with it. Okay, so let's have a look what it means together as well. Okay, so there's a last minute obstacle. I feel that, you know, you're looking at this obstacle thinking, okay, what now? There seems to be a brilliant idea that's going to come to you, like a download will come to you. And it's a way out, and it's an official way out. So this could be illegal. Maybe there's a loophole or something in a legal matter. You didn't know that you were entitled to this, or maybe somebody's saying, hey, you know, what about trying it this way and not that way? And then it all clicks into place after that. So yeah, but sometimes we have to realize that there is an obstacle in the first place, you know, sometimes. Okay, so what emotions are we going to be working on, Scorpios? It is communion. Okay, so this is about getting together with people that you love and care about. It's allowing my it's like how can I put it? Whoever is in your inner circle, whoever is in your bubble of family, friendships, people that you care for, whoever is around that, it's like showing them more love, appreciation. It's time to interact with the people who deserve your time and energy, and limiting your energy away from other people who don't deserve it. So that's what I see for Scorpios. Oh, yeah, the reason why the link doesn't work is because of the wording of Psychic Ali. It's PSY. But thank you, Claudette. Thank you for helping. So it's always helpful to do that. So, oh, you all have amazing, beautiful energy. Thank you for watching Ellie do her astrology readings, book a reading with her. She truly has a wonderful gift. Oh, thank you, Claudette. Oh, you're lovely. Okay, so let me stop my recording because that is for Rhiannon. All right, so we've then got Pisces. Okay. Now, Pisces, I'm Pisces, so is my mum. I think we've got another Pisces with Lisa. I think Lisa's Pisces, aren't you, Lisa? Who else is Pisces here? So we're going to continue with the Light Seers cards, and this is by Chris Ann. So I'm just going to put some energy in and ask what they want to tell us for next week for you. Okay, this is really bizarre, but they do give me stuff like this every now and again. So is there somebody who, somebody's car who needs welding underneath? Because it feels as if there is a serious hole in the bottom of someone's car that is going to be spotted, seen, or needs some work doing to it. Yeah, there's a hole, and it feels as if it's yeah, it's just like rusty and needs welding. So random things come up. Anyway, so this is Pisces reading, and this is for the week of the 12th through to the 18th of June. Okay, so yeah, let's have a look. So who's Pisces here? So Cynthia is Pisces. Cynthia's Pisces moon. Sarah Ann is Pisces. A bit of this and a bit of that is Pisces. So Cynthia. So yeah, I saw this. So Cynthia said it could be mine. It's a 2003 Honda. Yeah, I did feel it. It's like, you know, when it's time to get it welded now, it's time to get it sorted. And that was the message. Okay, so I'm going to tune in for next week for Pisces. All right, Three of Cups, celebration of love again. Okay, but this is about friendships as well. Look at that. Solidarity, standing side by side, shoulder to shoulder, being truthful, being honest. You know, this to me feels as if it's, you know, if there's somebody that we really respect, it's about standing beside them and saying, I honor you, and I'm with you. Okay, that's what it feels like. I'm with you, and I trust you. Okay, so yeah, this is about solidarity. Okay. We then have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands here is about fun, having fun, taking a leap of faith here, just going for it, just not really thinking too much about it. If it feels good, yeah, I'm going to do it. So it's not saying be frivolous and, you know, get yourself into trouble. It's more to do with let your inner child out. So if your inner child wants to jump in muddy puddles, or your inner child wants to go for a walk in the woods, or the inner child wants to go to the river or goes to the sea, and you know, whatever it wants to do, build sandcastles, it's time to let your inner child out. Now the Ten of Pentacles here is about this is the family card, and your family can be your spiritual family, doesn't have to be your blood family. I'm lucky enough to have wonderful blood family and also wonderful spiritual family, my in 5D family that I've been welcomed into. When I met Greg, it's like you guys just embraced me as well, and you didn't have to, you just did. So I'm absolutely grateful for that. So yeah, this to me just says, you know, family connections and love energy. So looking at those three cards, I feel that there is a party or a celebration. I feel as if there's something dancing here. There's a dance, and this is about money as well, about abundance. Ten of Pentacles. It's about feeling blessed. It's about feeling, you know, when we feel very energized and we feel very rich, but it doesn't always have to be in money. Sometimes it's about being grateful for those that love around you. Okay, so yeah, letting out your inner child, having fun, understanding that the higher your vibrational energy, the more fun energy and lively energy that you have got, the more that you will bring into your life. Magician. Okay, so the Magician is about, you know, this is about your ultimate happiness. This is about your, you know, the Magician. Call in your guides, call in your loved ones, ask for them to bring in what it is that you need or want. Okay, they're literally, they can't actually help you unless you actually say, can you help? They won't get involved. They're not allowed to, unless it's a life or death situation, and then they can come in and, you know, save your life. But you know, sometimes this is a time for you know, you to say, it can either be go in that direction or that direction. Which way do I want it to be? So so yeah, but ask your spirit guides for help. You know, if you're feeling down, or you're feeling as if things aren't working out the way you wanted, then call upon that energy. Okay, so you've got the King of Swords. This is my person who likes to weigh everything up. They like to dissect things. They like to think further than now, for sure. They don't like making instant decisions. They have to weigh it up. Okay, they have to weigh it up. Okay, what is it that I'm doing? Okay, what is it that I want? Okay, and the third card for that is the Lover's card. So remember, the Lover's card for those single people out there, yeah, it could be to do with meeting somebody who you are attracted to. And remember, you don't have to have anybody else you don't have to have anybody else say to you it's okay to go out with them because, you know, they are attractive. They have to be attractive to you, not anybody else. So this to me is saying, you know, choose who you feel the best around, and try not to let other people judge that. Okay, so is that person your yin to your yang, or your yang to your yin? Is that person in harmony with you? Okay, so the other side to this is sometimes this can be about friendship, and this friendship can be, you know, you get on really well. This person is, you know, the balance of you as well. So looking at the three cards together, I think there's some deep thinking going on here, processing everything, dissecting everything, realizing that you may need help from spirit guides, loved ones. It may be time to call in the big guns. Okay, maybe it is that you're calling in the big guns because you're ready for a new relationship, or you're wanting to meet the one. You're wanting to meet that person that really knows you so well and is ready to be your number one. Okay, so that's what they can mean. Okay, so Seven of Cups. Okay, Seven of Cups, this is my decision making. You look, he's looking down and he's thinking, well, if I choose that, then I'm going to upset that one. If I do this and I don't do that, then, you know, that person's going to not be happy with me. So it's like trying to please everybody but not being able to. Okay, so that to me just says you're trying to choose wisely at this time emotionally. Okay, you then have the Star. This is about your dreams, your wishes. Okay, so this is into, you know, finding the best thing for you. Okay, the best choice for you emotionally. You know, and that if that means not siding with anybody, then sometimes that's the way forward for you. Or you could think to yourself, do you know what, I'm going to try and be loyal to both. I'm going to try and be there for both people. okay, in an argument or in a you know, it feels as if it's a disorganized emotional mess. That's what it feels like. And people are asking an impossible thing from you. Okay, you're trying to have dreams and wishes. You're trying to follow your own dreams. You're trying not to be drawn into this drama here. Okay, we also have the Hierophant or the Hierophant, and this one says sometimes we have messages from over our head. We have messages from our loved ones in the spirit world. Sometimes they come down. Watch out for little lessons, lessons that come about, you know, signs, you know, watch out for feathers, watch out for butterflies, random butterflies, watch out for messages written in the sky. Sometimes you can see that. So watch out for all of that, because I feel that they are trying to help you to get through this situation. This seems drama, and this feels as if, I don't know if I'm just going to ignore that and just follow my dreams and try and be there for everybody. So yeah, that is what's going on the end of this next week for Pisces. What emotions are going to be going on this week? Okay, it's this one, empowerment. You know, sometimes you can do this empowerment yourself. Sometimes you can say to whoever is going through emotional issues, you can actually give them the strength so that they can sort out the problem themselves. You can say, you know, I always know you to be a very loyal and very loving and very helpful person. You know, try being that way with this other person. That might actually help. So put more energy in, put more love in, and you'll get more out, rather than anger or hurt or disdain. Okay, so I feel as if you're going to try and empower that person. Okay, so all right, so there you go. That is for Pisces. Let's turn my recording off. Okay, so let's have a look. Hello, Pamela. Hello, checking onto your page to hear your lessons from Jackson, Michigan. Okay, Jackson, Michigan. Libra here. This is my first time on here from. So, well, hello. So, yeah, so we've done Libra, but you can go back and watch that. Yeah, so let us know what your sun, moon, and rising is. So, and I always say at the beginning of all of these readings that my guides deliberately add in information about information for everyone in every reading. Okay, so this will be channeled and it will be relevant to everybody. Okay, so it's not just for each sign. Okay, that's important to know. Oh, Shannon, oh, you're so right on. Oh, good. I'm pleased that you understand this. Yeah. Oh, hello, Savannah. Looking beautiful as usual. Saving the best for last, Cancer. Yeah, we're doing Cancer, and then we'll be doing the Earth signs after that. So this is what we've got left. We'll be doing Cancerians, then Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, I've done all the other signs before. So, oh, Cynthia, you're absolutely welcome. He's noticed my shiny, sparkly nails. Aren't they lovely? I saw these and thought, they're pretty. Is the card with empowerment on it from Chuck Spezzano? Yes, it's from the healing deck, Lisa. It's from the healing deck of Chuck Spezzano. Yeah. Never go wrong with shiny and sparkly. We both like shiny and sparkly, me and Greg. So That's good. We know what our house is going to be. It's all going to be shining sparkly. So hi Piper, hi there in New Zealand. I'm Libra rising, Aries moon, trying to locate your Libra reading now to listen to. Oh, okay. It was the third one from the beginning. Okay, it's the third one from the beginning. Yeah, I started off with the air signs. So yeah. All right. So we did Aquarius, then Gemini, and then Libra. All right. Then we did fire signs Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and now we've done Scorpio, Pisces, and now we're going to do Cancer. None of us can make a decision. I know. Libras everywhere. Yep. Absolutely. Oh, perfect indeed. Okay. Right. Let's do this. So let's change the banner to here, the Cancerians. Okay. Can I ask for a bit of healing, if that's okay? My back is starting to do that thing, which is very frustrating. I need to get another of those Yetis. Well, I'll have to get that Yeti out because my drinks are not lasting. The ice, obviously, because it's warmer here. But my ice isn't lasting as long as it did. I do like a bit of ice in there. Okay, Cancerians. Okay, this is Cancerians reading. This is the 12th through to the 18th of June, 2023. Okay, so just going to shuffle the cards and see what's going on next week for Cancerians. This is my daughter Megan. She's Cancerian. Here we go. So we're starting off with the Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot links with it's racing up to a junction, and at that junction you're thinking, do I go in that direction or that direction? And I need to make a decision quick. I need to go instantly. Okay, I'm going to go that direction. So that's what you're headed for, Cancerians. You're headed for having to make a decision. And this decision is a big decision. It's not a little decision. It's a big decision. It's about the future. It's about the future. It's about what you're going to do for your future. Okay, what is going to happen. And other people are linked to that decision as well. Okay, this can also be a travel card as well, because obviously the Chariot is travel. Okay, it can be about looking at things in black and white. So it can be about documents, forms, reading through official things. Okay, as well. That's kind of the meanings of the Chariot card. Got another major arcana card, the Hermit. Okay. So the Hermit card is the home. It's about your cave. It's about feeling safe within your cave. Is your cave as good as it can be? Your home life, is it as good as it can be? You add that to the Chariot card. It's like coming up with the crossroads. It could mean, shall I move or shall I stay where I am? What should I do? Okay. And then we have the card here that says, I'm in charge, I'm in control. I'm going to take control of this. I'm not going to leave it up to other people, because other people won't be as passionate about this as I am. And so I'm going to get the best out of this situation, because I'm going to take the reins. Let's read all the cards together. So I'm going to take the reins of this situation and sort out this home situation. Sort out my home life. Okay, you know, I'm going to look at things fairly. I'm going to look at things in black and white, the pros and the cons. and then I'm going to decide what is best for me and maybe your close family. But it is about taking full charge. Once you've made the decision, it's not about being wishy-washy or, you know, being able to change your mind just on a whim. You know, this is big decisions, okay, that are coming up here for Cancerians, the beginning of next week. The Two of Pentacles. Now, look, again, financially, look at this juggling of money, this going back and forth here. Okay, back and forth. You know, what is going to be best for me, or what is going to be best for my family? You know, doing exactly what I've been doing every single week and every single month. It's not gaining anything, it's not changing anything. So I need to make some drastic changes in order for this to actually get better or easier. We then have the Rebirth card. Okay, Rebirth is about new beginnings. It's about end of one way of life, beginning of another. The transformation energy has begun here. The Seven of Wands. Now look, she's looking very, very controlled and very pretty where she is, but there is some other things that are going to be coming up that need to be dealt with. Okay, so this kind of like says, you know, sometimes we have to be ready for the unexpected, be ready for what else could happen. Okay, so you know, it's okay being in your bubble, okay, and you can be safe like that, but if you want things to change, then sometimes we have to take a little bit of a risk, or sometimes we have to think a little bit outside the box to resolve any matters that need to be resolved. Okay, it's the middle of the week. By the end of the week, you've got the Eight of Swords. Now in this card, you can see what she sees to be her life. She's shackled. She's got so many people coming at her. So this is her reflection. That's not the real her. That's not the real problem here. This is what is going on in her mindset. But here, this is saying, I've got more options than that. Things are better than that. But why am I always thinking it's worse? Okay, so in this particular, well, let's see what the other cards come up with. But in this situation, it feels like I need to see myself differently, or not be so hard on myself or on the image of me. Okay, not be so hard on the image of me. We then have, sometimes we are holding a part of our personality back. We don't let other people see that side of our personality because it may not fit in with what other people want us to be. And so sometimes it's like I am holding back, or I'm needing to let somebody in and let somebody know that I have other sides to my character. Maybe it's about choosing who you're going to hang around with more, who you're going to allow close to you, and maybe decide who you don't want to be around and who you don't trust. Okay, let's have a look at the end card. So this is the Three of Wands. This is a celebration. This is celebrating the individual you. This is celebrating, this is who I am. You either like me or don't. I don't care. I don't care, because I am who I am. And I'm celebrating who I am. Okay, so yes, I've got other sides to my personality, and if you spend time with me, then you're going to see those sides of my personality. You may not like some of them, but you may love some of them. But there's lots of different facets to you. But this is definitely a warning card saying, try not to keep thinking of yourself in this negative way, because it's projecting out to the universe more coming back of the same. Instead, see yourself as the warrior. See yourself as, what have you gone through already? How have you come through that? look at where you are right now, and don't tell me that you haven't been strong and that you haven't given up, that you have been there for other people at the same time as being really in a down way in your own life. So this is really positive reading here, okay? And when I look at the other cards as well, you can clearly see there's a build-up going on, okay, with that. The rebirth card in the middle of the week says it all, really. The rebirth card, the chariot, you know, choose what you're going to do, choose which way you're going to go forward. The hermit card is, you know, your home, what you're going to do with your home life, how you're going to shake things up. This is the take charge. This is the equivalent of my feisty female card in the cosmic deck. This is the same thing. It's like, you know, I'm going to kick ass here. I'm not going to wait for someone else to tell me what to do or how to think, and I am myself. So let's have a look at the emotional card that comes up with Cancerians here. It's this card here. It is humor. Sometimes we get through things by not taking ourselves so seriously. Sometimes we have to be our own genuine selves, and if that means that you've got a dry, sarcastic sense of humor, my daughter Megan has, I love it. She's one-liners, drips one-liners in. You know, you can't be serious for very long around my daughter Megan. But yeah, so this is your humor. And Cancerians, you've got that hard shell. So sometimes people think that you are tougher than you are. Sometimes people think that you can have, you know, there's so much weight on your shoulders and you can deal with it, you're fine. But actually there's a soft side to you. There's a vulnerable side to you. But sometimes the front goes on and other people don't know how to, they don't know how to embrace that. Okay, so yeah, so this is the humor comes out, and it is a distraction sometimes, but you know, you're dealing with things the best way you know how. Okay, so there you go. That is for Cancerians. So let's have a look at the chat, see if I've noticed some new people here coming in. Ocean Waves, hello. So yeah, you've obviously listening to it from back before. So I've been thinking about that area in Mexico for the last few days. Yeah, so probably thinking about Cancun. Yeah. Incredible week for disclosure. Yeah. Danny said about it. She was saying keep an eye out for David Grusch. Grusch. It's a military whistleblower, and it's about having UFO crafts. So yeah, there seems to be a big disclosure moment coming. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so we're going to do the last of the signs now, which is Taurus, then Virgo, and then Capricorn. Okay, thank you for the healing. That really kicked in and helped. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Cheers. I often think to myself that I should do what other astrology people do, and they just record their their summary of everything and just put it out there, and they don't have the interaction thing. Sometimes I think I should do that, and I plan to do that, and just when I plan to do that, I then hit the I'm just going to change my lipstick. I hit the live button instead of the recorded. which to me says I'm supposed to. So sorry about this, but my lipstick goes a bit bitty. So I'm going to put some new lippy on. This lipstick is pretty good. I know it's Rimmel. We shouldn't use Rimmel. They test on animals, or they did. I don't know if they do anymore, but they did. And that's unforgivable now because they don't need to anymore, do they? Ah, there's my darling. Astro Geek, hello. Hello, hello. That's better. Yeah, so how's everybody doing in the chat? Is everybody okay? Remember, if you've got any urging questions that you want me to answer with the dice, please let me know and I will do that. I need my lip pencil now. I am vain, I really am. It's I've always been that way. Ever since I started wearing makeup, I've always been that way. Does anybody else like to do their makeup every day, or are you kind of au naturel? Are you natural people? What are you guys? I was gifted some unique makeup. You know the unique makeup? I was gifted some by a lovely lady called Jodie Abatello. And if ever you want any unique makeup, definitely go to her, because she's such a loving, giving person. She really is. And I highly recommend the unique makeup. And I said I would do like a tutorial thing, but I'm too nervous to come on without any makeup and do it. I'm too shy. So yeah. So Gillian's with me. She always does her makeup. Yeah. So Astro Geek says, I finally put makeup on today. After 2 weeks of natural. It was time. Wow. So did you do that natural for a reason? Was it like to prove something to you, to say, I'm going to prove to myself I can go natural? Was that it? Or did you go, no, I just can't be bothered for 2 weeks? What happened there? What was going on? I'm just nosy. Pretty explosive stuff by David. It'll be uncomfortable and confronting for people to face into. It'll be affirming for other people who've had suspicions for decades. I won't go on. No, please go on, Piper. I agree. I think it's time for us all to see what's really going on underneath the surface. Definitely. Yep. She says, no, just stayed at home. Oh, yeah, he says that. I don't feel yeah. Yeah, you love unique makeup. Yeah. Have you had a look at Jodie Abatello? She does lots of tuition as well, like videos on new products, and every single day there's stuff that she's doing. Yeah, she's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Yeah. Yeah, it's spelled unique. Unique. Yeah, Jodie Abatello. She's great. So Chris said, made it back. So glad I did not miss the show. Okay, so at the moment, I'm taking down names of anybody who would be happy for me to do them a free reading, a 30-minute free reading, but it will be live. It will be live. So I want to do a free reading for somebody, but live. Okay, so if anybody is up for that, please let me know, and I will add you to my my little list of people. So I'm going to be doing this for a little bit, just this the few days, to get as many people as possible, and then I'll pick a name out, and then me and that person can find a time that will be best for us to do the reading. So yeah, it's going to be a live reading. Okay, so if anybody is at the moment, I've got Chris here, Chris Shuk. I've got Healing Heart Rosie as well. Okay, so if there's anybody who wants a go at that, let me know. Okay, so I'm going to change my cards back to the Cosmic Deck. Okay, by the Cosmic Deck by Norbert Loesch, L-O-S-C-H-E. It's a perfect first deck, I will say, perfect first deck, because all the astrology signs are already put in there, which is so helpful, really, really helpful. Although the other decks I do recommend as well, they're very good. Okay. So Lisa said, so Lisa, I'll put you down as well, number 3. And then obviously I'll pick one out. Sarah Ann. All right, so you're number 4. All right, so yeah, please let me know if that's something that you'll be up for. Obviously, if there are personal issues that I feel are coming up that I feel need to be said after the reading off camera, then I will do that. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so Taurus, 12th through to the 18th of June, 2023. Okay, I'm tuning in and see what's going on next week for you. Okay, so 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is the planning stages. So the Ace of Wands is the inspiration, that ping moment in your head that sparks you off to say, I'm bored at the moment and I need to do something that is thrilling to me, that is inspiring to me. Okay, so the Ace. So when you get 2, the 2 is the, I wonder if it's possible to get or to have that goal that I've put myself up for. Okay, so the 2 of Wands, the get ready. The Temperance card, make sure that it's balanced. Make sure that it's in the work, rest and play mode. Okay, and the card that says I've got 2 sides to me, or there's 2 sides to this situation, that maybe we need to have a good think. What will other people think? Will it be okay? Do I care what other people think? Can I cope with criticism here? Okay, so the Temperance is about balance. Okay, balancing up this energy. Okay, so looking at the 3 cards together for a prediction, I'm seeing that you're making some plans about your ambitions. You're making plans to say that I am going to expand. I'm going to follow my dreams. There may be people around me who will be very opinionated about it or be upset with me because it's not what they want for me. But this is about your temperance. It's about the balance of your life, the happiness of you. Okay, is very important. Okay, so that's the beginning of the week. By the middle of the week, you have that, look at the cards, see it's done for you, the Cancerian energy. Okay, so this is somebody who's got a hard shell, they're up front, okay, the hard shell, but they've got this soft side to them as well. Okay, this soft side. This soft side is why the shell is so hard, because you can't cope with being hurt. So therefore, sometimes we push people away in order to protect yourself. So I've added you down, Valerie. Okay, you're number 5. So I'll pick a name out as soon as I've got some more places there. Okay, so yeah, is it you that's being hard, having that hard exterior, or is someone else complicating things by being a little bit too blasé and a bit not bothered with things, or not appearing to be bothered with things, or with you? Is there somebody who is, are you putting up too much of a hard front? Okay, so let's have a look and see what the other cards mean too. So the Ace of Pentacles. Now this can turn this into, rather than it being emotional, this can then turn it into a work situation, because we have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is about new job, new money, new ambition. So you have the ambition card here, the 2, which is the planning. So were you planning a new job? Were you planning to see what you could do, what is out there financially, job wise? Okay, so new energy, new money, and putting a hard front on. But the Crab also walks sideways around situations. They keep an eye on the target, but they are in it for the long game. Okay, sometimes they can, go at it from the long game. They don't like confronting things, usually, Cancerians, but they will if they have to, because they have the pincers. Okay, and so you then have this one, which is also done for you, Scorpio. Okay, so is there a character who is being a bit of a sting in their tail? Are they being a bit defensive? If you're asking things of them or to them, are they being sharp with you? Are they being a little bit confrontational? Okay, is there that energy going on? Okay, so looking at the 3 cards together, there could be a work situation that is coming up, that there's changes to do with the job, new responsibility, changes of opportunity. It can be promotion, extra responsibility within a job, new money. It can be an extra job as well as what you're doing. But there's somebody who is being defensive. There's somebody who is got a sting in their tail, and you have to be careful what they think and what they say. Sometimes it can be a bit tricky. You're having to put a hard front on. You're having to be that Crab energy. I've got to be tough. I don't want to get involved with this drama, but there's a new job here. Someone else might want the job that you're going for, okay, or you've been offered. Okay, so yeah, it's complications within a job or new job possibility. It can be new money as well, so it might not be to do with a job for everybody. Okay, so the end of the week is the 9 of Pentacles. Now this is a very interesting card, because I've had these cards for a very long time, 20 years, maybe 15, 20 years. And I teach with these on a, when it's, face-to-face teaching. And it was only after that time that somebody pointed out that she's got a key in her hand. I don't know if you can see that. Not properly really, but yeah, she's got a key in her hand, and that key basically, that's to open new doors. You know, you've got the house, you've got the nice car, you've got the money. She looks very affluent, very good, and happy with her life. Okay, so what does that mean with the other cards? So another 9. So you've got 2 9s. 9 is you're nearly at the end of things. You're nearly at the predicted goal. Okay, you're nearly there, but you're just shy away from it. Okay, so the 9 of Pentacles can be somebody from your past or somebody familiar. It can be somebody who you have known before, have drifted away from, and is coming back into your life. This could be that there is a partnership, a friendship or a partnership that should be better than it is, but it isn't. Okay, there seems to be an obstacle around this person, around this situation. This person is now trying to come back into your life and make amends, maybe, or maybe you're wanting to reach out to this person that you've been estranged from. It could be, you know, somebody in your life now, and you've both drifted apart, and now things are trying to become right again. So, okay, let's have a look at the 3rd card. So this card is the I want things to be perfect. I want things to be just right. The Princess of Swords. Okay, so everything has to be done precisely. I've got a bit of OCD. Everything is better when I do it this way. So it's somebody who doesn't like change. They don't like being told that things have to change. Okay, they get a bad energy feeling around it. Okay, so this could be a personality of the person that coming back into your life. Were they always very tidy? Did they like everything to be done their way? You know, did they not like change very much? So somebody from your past is coming back in. It could be described as that person, or it could be that you're wanting everything to be perfect for when they come into your life. Okay, so this is the security card. I'm very secure. I'm happy with myself. I feel blessed with what I have. Yeah, so it's a strong feeling of confidence, inner confidence financially as well. Okay, so that's what those cards mean together for Taurus. Let's have a look at your emotional cards here. Okay, so the emotional lesson that you're learning this week is angelic intervention. So sometimes the angels intersect. If there is a timeline that should be going in that direction, and these 2 people were supposed to have made up, were supposed to be doing a project or living a certain life together, and they have been torn apart for whatever reason. Sometimes the angels get involved, and sometimes they make you bump into that person at a supermarket, or they make you bump into that person at a barbecue. That is a mutual friend. Yeah, sometimes there is it's intervention. So there's been some angelic intervention, I feel, happening this week for Taurus. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely some angel interference there in a good way. This is in a good way, and this is about planning ahead, making some plans. We then had the new job, the new money, the new opportunity coming up here financially, the middle of the week, and by the end of the week you've got that wonderful feeling of security, happiness, brightness. This is like a key to open the doors to new beginnings. We've also got angel interference with somebody coming back into your life, maybe needing some undone business. That doesn't mean to say that this person is coming back to stay, but it can be that sometimes we have to go into and sort out any problems that have been hanging over each of you. Okay, so there's the perfection card. It's got to be done my way. Maybe there's a lesson to be learnt, that this person can't always have it their own way. They have to compromise. Okay, so that is for next week for Taurus. Okay, so yeah, Valerie, I've added your name down. Okay, for that. So this is to do with if you're only just tuning in, this is to do with a reading, and this is a free reading. It's a 30-minute reading, but it is live. Okay, so it's a reading live, and it's on it'll be on my channel, YouTube channel. Okay, so a time that suits us. So if you're not squeamish about having a reading done in front of others, then let me know and I'll put you down. So Piper says, great reading for Libra, pretty spot on. Have a plan, need to put into action, been hindered for a moment by a double shoulder dislocation. Double shoulder dislocation. Ouch. I've heard they're so painful until they pop back in, and then they just feel bruised. But to have that done to both shoulders, what on earth happened? How did that come about? Piper, how did that come about? Was you in a car accident or what happened? So we're going into Virgos now. Okay, so Virgos. Here we are. Okay, so the Seven of Wands. Okay, this is saying to the universe, bring it to me. I'm ready for it. I've been asking for a challenge. The universe has offered me a challenge. I'm now going to go for it. This is the card just before. It's the Six of Wands. So this is like saying, I've got it, I've done it. Yes, success. I've passed my exams, or I've passed my test, or I've got that public speaking, the situation that's gone really well. I've won at this, or I've had acknowledgement about a job well done. Okay, or I've definitely had the appreciation that I deserve. Okay. And then it usually leads to, having to hold on to your respect, hold on to the next challenge, the next phase that is coming along, okay, but not being fazed by it. You then have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is I'm not talking to somebody, or I don't want to talk to somebody. I've had enough. So looking at the cards together, there's been some good news happening at the beginning of the week, success and well done and public acclaim, and you're going to take it to the next level. But there is somebody who you wish that you could tell, look at how well I've done, look against all the odds, I've done it, and I want to tell you, but for some reason that you can't tell them. Now, if that's somebody in the spirit world, of course you can tell them. They are only in the next dimension, so they can communicate with you by sending you a butterfly or a feather, or sometimes a porting to a port, like something just from midair, and it can be an old coin, or it can be anything. That's what they do. They can apport. So look out for signs. Okay, definitely. If it's someone in the spirit world, if it's someone you've fallen out with, there's going to be a time where you will feel as if you miss them. At times like this, you miss them. Okay, so we've then got the Justice card, legalities, contracts, signatures, okay, that sort of thing. It's all about the justice, getting what it is that is deserved. 10 of Cups. So feeling balanced and emotional about, you know, your own self, feeling very pleased with yourself, feeling very much, you know, this is who I am. If you don't like it, then that's tough. So that's come a long way from feeling as if I care what other people think all the time, or, you know, what will other people think if I do this or don't do that. Okay, so these two cards is about finding the justice there. And here we've got the breaking free, breaking out of the shackles. And this shackles could be the this is the normality of life, and this is breaking free and saying, I just don't want the normality. I want to have fun. I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to get involved with any heavy duty stuff. But you know, I'm content. But then we've got some legal paperwork, some official paperwork, something, pen, paper, signatures that need to be put into place here. Okay, so this is about legal documents. Okay, and yeah, so I feel there is a chance of well, there's some good news regarding paperwork, regarding some legal matters, a chance for you not to be stuck anymore, and for things to start to flow in your life in a better way. Okay, and eventually you will feel good about that. Okay, so this is the end of the week. For Virgos. Okay, this is the Hierophant card, spiritual teacher, understanding other spiritual people, juggling of money, juggling of finances, making ends meet, okay, getting things organized financially. And this is the secrecy card. So sometimes this is about keeping things secret, or nothing's going to be revealed until the exact right moment. And sometimes that can be very, very frustrating. Okay, so it is when somebody knows something that you don't. I've had the worst kind of bullying before that I've ever experienced. And half the people don't know how bad it felt for me. So when I was in the shop, and I need to tell you this story because it's relevant to you guys. When I had my shop, I had lots of people who they came to the shop, and some people became friends, some people were acquaintances, and this particular person came into the shop, and they came to me at a time where they were very suicidal. They were on drugs. They were they wanted to quit. They were on mental health drugs as well, and they really needed help. And so what we did was a cord cutting, and the cord cutting, what happened with that is we cut away any stuff, any cords that are from the past, entities, you know, because there are entities sometimes, if we're feeling depressed, then an entity can attach itself to you and make you more depressed, keep whispering to you about suicide, and, you know, your life's not worth living and nobody really loves you anyway. So sometimes it is about, you know, getting rid of that. So we did that. This person learnt the tarot. This person brought in their clairvoyance, their clairaudience. They brought in all of that, and they did well, and they started working in the shop. And then at one point they decided that they didn't want to work in the shop, and they let me down in a big way, and which absolutely shocked me. And then they drifted away from me with no explanation at all about why they did that. I felt this was a heartfelt friend, and what happened was they went around to various people that were in our share. Well, they were my friends, and I welcomed them into my friends' energies as well. And that's the way I like it. I like people to have, if someone's not got many friends, to you know, let's all share each other's, you know. So that's what they did. There's a relevance to this to do with Virgos, okay, and to do with other people as well. So I promise you, I'm not just having a little chat. So anyway, everybody had information about why this person had a grudge against me. Everybody knew. Lots of my friends. There was only a few friends that didn't know. And that bullying energy, when I said, I don't know what I've done. What have I done wrong? I don't know what I've done. This is so unfair. And it was that silence. Well, we know, but we're not going to tell you, you know, kind of energy. That is the worst bullying that you can have, when everybody around you know and you don't. And they think that they're trying to be neutral, and they think that they're trying to, you know, play both sides, you know, not get involved. But when actually they are digging the knife further in, you know. So what I'm saying to you guys, to Virgos and to other people, is sometimes we have to let our guard down to let people in, and there's times that we get hurt. But would you change anything? Would you then not help that person? Would you you know, would you kind of, you know, shield yourself to such a degree that you then become isolated and, you know, you don't risk it all? The point is that you can't really change. You just, it's like learning that lesson as you go along. You learn and you move on. And so I feel that there's going to be one of those moments, not that you might be the one listening to someone else, you know, say the story of why, you know, they are telling you something, don't tell the other friend, or, you know, just think about that energy when the secrecy thing comes up, and about loyalty and about how the other person feels. So think to yourself, put yourself in the other person's shoes, and think about what they're actually, the process of it is, because I do feel as if there's going to be a lot of lessons like that happening around a lot of us. Okay, and sometimes it's time to pick a side. Sometimes it is, you know, sometimes it is worthy, the person is worthy of you picking a side. Okay, so yeah, so let's have a look at the emotional card that's linked with Virgos. Okay, let's have a look. All right, so we have enlightenment. Okay, so the enlightenment energy here. So sometimes a spiritual lesson is learnt. And me sharing that with you, that is definitely a spiritual lesson that I had to learn, and that I'm trying to help other people bypass. You can learn it. You can learn these spiritual lessons through other people's pain, and then you don't have to learn. So nobody says that you have to learn the hardest way possible for every lesson that you have to learn. Sometimes we do, because it's vital, but then there's a lot of times that you don't have to. So just be aware of you know, putting yourself in other people's energy, so you know, to be fair and spiritual sometimes means picking a side, or sometimes means, you know, how is this going to make the other person feel? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, there's some things happening. Yeah. So powerful reading for Virgos. Thank you, Ali. Virgo sun over here. Oh, thank you for feedback. I came in late, went back and watched Aquarius. Spot on. Thanks, Ali. Yeah, no problem. Good. Okay, so we're going to do the last one of tonight's today's readings. For me, it's the early hours of the morning. It's 4:38 a.m. here in the UK. So let's have a look for Aquarius, sorry, Capricorn. Capricorn energy. This is really bizarre. When I closed my eyes, I saw Ronald Reagan. Why did I see Ronald Reagan? Is there anybody who likes Ronald Reagan, or did they know somebody in the spirit world who liked Ronald Reagan? I think it's Ronald Reagan. Wasn't he in movies as well? Don't know. Weird stuff. Anyway, so we've got the Ace of Cups to start off the beginning of the week. So Ace of Cups, new overflowing feeling of emotions, letting emotions overflow, sometimes showing other people our emotions with the Ace of Cups. Sometimes we need to show that emotion. Okay, it's important to. So we then have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is about moving, boxes, changes. If you do have these cards, the reason why I saw this, there's a box here, so that could be about moving. There's ladders here, which could be DIY. If you're drawn to this man falling, it could mean be careful with somebody on ladders or stairs. I did that. I said, don't know why, but I was doing a reading for someone. I said, just be careful on stairs. All right, just be careful. No, be careful on ladders. I said, be careful on ladders. Anyway, she came in with walking sticks the next time I saw her, and she said, you didn't say anything about stairs. So she actually, it happened, but it's like stairs. She had a problem with stairs. So anyway, these are kind of like, be careful here. So this can be climbing up the ladder financially. Okay, you've got something that's half finished here. Okay, so this means pouring a lot of effort in to rebuilding this, or to building this up, perhaps building up of a business or decorating a home to improve it. Okay, so if you're drawn to the tools here, that means that it's a work in progress. So, you know, when you're reading cards, you start studying the card and add in bits and pieces as you go along. Okay, so this can be decorating, DIY, moving, boxes and changes in the home. We then have the bubbly card, somebody who is bubbly, happy-go-lucky. They are very flamboyant kind of with their emotions. There is something to do with big energy around this person, this situation. This person can be flirtatious and is a Pisces. I'm not saying this person is particularly a Pisces, but I'm picking up that. So just in case you get these cards, that's done for you, the fish there. So looking at these cards together, I would say there is a newfound emotion that's overflowing, okay, in your life around the beginning of the week, Capricorns. I feel as if you're going to be doing some work. You're going to be working really hard to do with home or business. You are, you know, advancing very, very well, and things are, you know, definitely on the way up and out, okay, for that. You then have the bubbly, so sometimes keeping it light-hearted and trying not to be too downhearted about things. Keeping the energy light and fluffy is definitely the way to go forward, especially around this business plan. Okay, the middle of the week, the Magician. Okay, so sometimes we have to use all of our spiritual tools to get where we want to be. So if you imagine that your spirit guides and your helpers and your loved ones are hanging in the background going, come on, ask us to help you. We know we can do it. We just need you to, to do this. We need you to ask us, you know, because we can't just interfere. So they're saying that, you know, if you're not asking, you're missing out on all of these tools at your convenience here. There's all these tools The Lovers card. So this can be for some people a complicated love life situation, something that needs mending or sorting out, or it's a friendship for others, or it's family. Okay. And there seems to have been some arguments, okay, and there's still a few bickering energies also around you. This is the middle of the week, so who's battling with who? Who's kind of drawing enemies in? What is going on? Is there somebody trying to battle with you? Try to battle with your own mind, with your own thoughts, you know? Maybe it's not an outside battle. Maybe the battle is with you. Is there complications in a relationship close to you? And sometimes we need to ask Spirit to make something happen, okay, to solve the matter. Okay, so yeah, now that's the middle of the week. Let me take a quick drink. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is that frustration energy. Look, we've got the bars here, which means that this is blocked. So the Lion energy can be your strength. So your strength is blocked. It could be that you've worked so hard to get where you are. You've had to go through so many obstacles and so many disappointments and so many ups and downs, and to get to the point that you're at, and then to find one last obstacle. It's like, I don't think I've got the energy to get past that last obstacle. Well, this one says, you know, yes, there's an obstacle there, but it doesn't mean to say that you can't let down that barrier so that you can let your strength and courage out. You're nearly there. All you've got to do is one last push of energy, okay, and all will be good. We have a tearful energy. Sometimes we have to release our tears, release our emotions, allow our emotions to flow, okay, at times. And the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is about after this incident or upset, well, let's put up some boundaries. So next time this is not going to happen. So this is you in the middle here, and you're on a pentacle. Okay, so this is to do with finances or protection here. And we've got swords all the way around the outside. So imagine this is your boundaries. So you're setting some very important boundaries in your life now, so that nothing like this can happen again. And so, you know, you don't have to be emotional anymore. You can be strong because you are a strong person. The obstacles have been there to teach you that lesson of determination, that you aren't, that you're not going to back down on. This is your life. So yeah, there's a very, very strong feel to your week, Capricorns. There was I think it was Virgos as well, but this is so there's some changes to do with the home, okay, decorating, cleaning, cleansing of the home, okay, trying to keep light-hearted but feeling overly emotional. Beginning of the week, the middle of the week, you need to ask your guides to step in and help, especially with an emotional situation, maybe ups and downs to do with friends or family. It's like that is going to build up unless something is calmed down or sorted out. We then have the battles. Am I battling in my own head, or are there battles going on around here? Setting up some boundaries so that this doesn't happen again. Okay, setting up some boundaries. This is again, it's like this is the last minute thing. It's like I'm being held back. My courage is being held back. Maybe somebody doesn't want you to succeed, and you've just found out that that's what they're doing. And this is shielding yourself. So Greg did a video recently on the fact that we do know that we have been under attack. We've been under psychic attack for a week. It just happens now and again, but sometimes it's bigger than other times. So we do have that, and we do know it. At the moment, we're doing a process of sending it back, but it's sending it back in a bigger way. Sometimes we have to analyze, is there somebody around me that is sending me negativity? Has there been bad luck after bad luck after bad luck? And if that is happening, then you're needing to up your security around you. Bring in an extra team of spiritual helpers, and say, hey guys, I need you here because I need you to sort that energy out. I need that energy gone away. Okay, and so allow them, and they're sending energy to you, a mirror up, and what that does, you can power up that mirror to be going back threefold, going back tenfold, going back 100-fold or more. We've ramped it right up at the moment. If this has been happening, which we know it has, but if this is happening, then we can be sure that there's going to be other people that are going to cop that back. So I feel as if there is something that you're going to be going through, Capricorns, that is similar to this. Who is sending me that crap? What is going on? And if I'm feeling depressed, a little bit depressed, I'm feeling a lot depressed. If I'm feeling a little bit angry, I'm feeling a lot angry. If I'm feeling a little bit upset, I'm a lot upset. So it's like what they're doing is any negative emotion or negative feeling, what they're doing is turning the dial up. So they're using that technique on you. So make sure you put up those mirrors, visualize yourself in the middle of a glitter ball, and all the mirrors all the way around facing outwards. And visualize that happiest moment of your life, the fun, the excitement, the happiness. Just let that fill your heart energy. That's the biggest and most powerful thing of protection that you can do, is love vibrational energy. So, you know, it doesn't hurt us to set up some of those boundaries, just because, not because you feel as if somebody's sending stuff, but, you know, there is the darker side there spiraling downward, because they've been knocked off their pedestals, and there's a lot more people waking up now, becoming aware, and the exposure is there. They relied very much on being in the darkness and being in the background and nobody really knowing who they are. Well, the exposure is all coming out. And Danny said in the beginning of this message, this astrology video, she came on and said there's some big disclosure going to be happening with this this guy, David, what's his name? David Grusch, Grusch, and he's a whistleblower, military whistleblower, talking about UFO craft and how many they've had. So there's big stuff going on. Yeah. So let's have a look at the emotional card linking to Capricorns. Okay. Confidence. So once all of that crap lifts, that's what you're left with. You're left with confidence, being confident to be the most successful that you can be in your life, and deep down knowing, I deserve this. I deserve love. I deserve to be to have unconditional love. I deserve to be able to give it, to receive it. I deserve abundance. I deserve to be on top of life and being fun and happy. So yeah, just keep thinking along those positive lines. Goodness will come. Let's go back to some of the comments. Okay. So ocean waves, I can't wait to get a reading. I can put you down for this. I'm offering a free reading, ocean waves, to somebody. Whoever is happy to have a live reading. I'm going to put them down on a on like a little raffle thing, and I'll pick a name out, and I'll do a 30-minute reading. So if anybody is happy to do that, let me know. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so rejection is God's protection. Yeah, so Nova Fox, I just got here just in time for Virgo. I would love a 30-minute reading, not squeamish about it being live. I'm Laura Lopez. Okay, lovely lady, I'll put you down. Okay, so we're going to do, so that's Laura Lopez. If you're on YouTube, you might need to reach out to me on my website, okay, because obviously how will I get a message to you to say that it is you? Okay, how do I do that? So yeah, let me know. Okay, so yeah, Ocean Waves, I can put you down. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so Piper said, my moon, Aries, great reading again. A lot I aligned with, and a lot of disruption. Grateful and learned. Having a great catch with my lovely friends and making changes to suit my needs. Going ahead. Good for you. Oh, there's some information on Ronald Reagan here. So Ronald Reagan was one of my first memories. My parents watching his speeches on TV. See, I knew it was for someone. And there's another one here. So I just heard Leo King talking about Nancy Reagan consulting astrology for her husband, Ronald. Cool. So he liked astrology readings, did he? So Gillian was Capricorn rising. So Greg said, I liked Ronald Reagan and I saw him in a documentary today. Perhaps you were picking up on that energy. I hope Ronnie was not Cabal. Not sure. I don't feel as if he was. I feel as if, yeah, they tried to, but I don't think they could manipulate him. Meant to land on your channel to receive the messages I needed. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Piper, for coming onto my channel, and thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Here's Bernadette. Hi, sending love, peace and light. Thank you, Bernadette. Psychic protection, but in a heartfelt way. Yes. Yep, that's it. Ali, your gold nails are beautiful. Aren't they sparkly? Sparkles. In the sunlight, they've got pink, like a fluorescent kind of, it's got pink and gold fluorescent in there. You can add me to the list for a live reading. Okay, Greg, perfect. I know we're friends on Facebook, I think, Greg, aren't we? Herrera. If you're friends with Greg, that's good enough, because then I know I can reach out and find you. Okay. I've heard he consulted astrologers. Good for him. Well, there's a lot of truth in it for sure. There is a lot of truth, definitely. So if you wanted to take me up on the offer of a free reading, please message me on Facebook, you know, Psychic Ali 1-to-1, or Alison Jane's Psychic Ali. So the Psychic Ali 1-to-1, I don't man as much as I should. I add stuff on it, but I don't check the messages as much as I should. So it's probably better Psychic Ali Alison James, to be on the safe side. You can message me, contact me on the website, which is psychicali.net, and the contact me button. If you wanted to join in with Psychic Development tomorrow, we're doing double timeline readings, which I do offer as well if you wanted one. So if you're actually trying to make a decision about should I choose that job or this job, what will my life be like? So what we do is we set up 2 timelines and we see what your life would have been like, okay, if you choose that option or if you choose that option, and it gives you that timeline so you can clearly see. So that's what I'm teaching, but I do offer that as a reading as well. So if anybody does want a reading like that, please go to psychically.net. I've got some offers going. So these offers are coming up at the bottom here. You can go onto the website psychically.net. A 30-minute reading, $10 off. Just for this week. Now only $30, was $40. 2-hour in-depth reading, $20 off, now $120. 75 minutes for the price of 1 hour for $80. Okay, so yeah, let me know if you want a reading. If you want a free reading, you fancy a free reading and you don't mind it being public, it being live, then please let me know and I'll add you to this list. That's who I've got for now. Okay, these people here who are happy for me to do them a reading. So I'll be able to choose that in the next couple of days. Okay, so yeah, let's have a look, see what the other comments were here. So, oh, you're a gem, Ali, thank you. Oh, my pleasure. Again, I'm sorry I didn't do last week. I'm really sorry. Nancy Reagan is said to have saved her husband's life through her persistence with astrology. Wow. Now that's interesting. Yeah. So, oh. Anyway, take care. We're going to be back on, Greg and I will be back on live on Tuesday, and that will be 1 a.m. UK time, and also back on 3 a.m. So we'll be doing Ali and Greg live at 1 a.m. UK, and 3 a.m. we'll be back on doing global predictions. So if any predictions you want us to look into with the cards about life, about what's going on, okay, with politics or what's going on with celebrities or the money system or anything you like, you can ask us questions. I just got cat just got my foot. Little sod. Or you can go to God, he really did hurt my foot, little shit. I love it. I love cats so much, but they think everything's a toy, don't they? So that's not nice. So yeah, so that is 1 a.m. UK time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern. What is that? Is that 5 p.m. Pacific? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, sorry, I have to work it out. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. UK. So yeah, that's on Tuesdays. Every Tuesday we do that. And then we're also on the uncensored version of that. We start with YouTube, same time, yeah, at the same time, and then we also go over to Rumble as well at the same time. So same time frame on Tuesdays and on Thursdays. Okay, so yeah, here you go. Oh, lovely, lovely Elaine. Hi, Elaine. Sarah, Nancy consulted a medium, not Ronnie, after he was shot. She was afraid they would try to hurt him again. He banned Bush from his inner circle after he figured out he was working against him. Oh, so he definitely wasn't in the club then, was he? He was kind of an outsider. Thank you for the information. Thank you for sharing your light. Your giggle always makes me smile. Well, that's good, Mary. Yes, it's probably it's you think it's utter filth. It is what's going through my head. Is also I'm like a little child sometimes. So yeah, I can't help the inner child coming out. Okay, I love you all. I'm going to go and sit back and have a cup of coffee now. And I hope you enjoyed the readings. Let me know if I can help you in any way. Take care. Bye for now. I will see you on Tuesday.